Okay, well, I guess I was a couple minutes late. Sorry, everyone. welcome to another Sunday live stream. Cool. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. Let me know about volume levels. I just plug everything back in every single time we do this. So, who knows? Who knows if it's sounding loud and clear or not? Yes, loud and clear. Thanks, Chris. Awesome. Audio's fine. Good. Sweet. All right. Sweet. Well, without further delay, we should probably just hop into it then. Let's get going and take a look at what we're doing today. Surprise! We're learning how to play HeroScape. No. I'm just kidding. But I have had a lot of HeroScape on my mind recently. I'm going to be traveling very soon, getting on a plane here in just a few days, actually, to go compete in a HeroScape tournament out in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Canada. And yes, I've been thinking about that, but that's not what we're looking at today. Oh, hey, Zuko. Hello. You want to play some HeroScape with us? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I guess I'll get this out of the way here, and let's look at what we're actually doing here. Oh, you knocked the cable over. There we are. Oh, it's more HeroScape. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get all the HeroScape out of the way. Oh, hey, welcome back, Zuko. Okay, you're knocking my lights over now, buddy. Okay, move. Come on. There we are. Okay. Hey, Donovich. Yeah, it's doing well. All right, buddy, you gotta move. You're definitely in the way now. Keeps knocking the cable over and the lights. Okay, come on. Bye-bye. All right, this is what we're building today. Is this Rock Raiders? Yeah. Honestly, much more Power Miners colored, but yeah, this sub-theme has always kind of fascinated me, this Lego City Volcano Explorers thingy, because it just kind of has a lot of parallels to it. There's a big set that I don't have. I wish I had, but it's kind of expensive now. The big helicopter one, it's like the tunnel transport, and it's got like modules that attach in the middle. That'd be pretty cool to have one day, but not today. This one I got relatively cheap. That's 50 Canadian dollars for a sealed copy. I thought, why not? You know? Yeah, we'll give this a try. Hey, Blue Dragon Bricks. Going well. Yeah. Actually, what year is this from? 2016, really. It seems like it looks older to me. That feels too modern for what it is, but maybe it's just some of the more old school design choices. Maybe the color coding's kind of doing it for me as well too. Kind of Rock Raiders-esque, Power Miners-esque sort of color coding. But yeah, I guess I can take the price tag off now. You bought it. There's no returning it. Yeah. So anyways, my goal today is to stream for a little bit here, maybe talk about some things, and build this set. I've been wanting to build this set since the summer, actually. I bought it, I think, in August or something. And I've been wanting to crack it open. I've just had the box sitting nearby, and I've been waiting for like a weekend where I can sit down and actually do it on a live stream, because I thought it'd be fun to kind of experience it together. Yeah, so I've been really looking forward to this one. Honestly, more than most Lego sets. So we shall see if that excitement was well placed or not. Probably this side, I guess. Just carve on in. Anyways, how's everyone doing? I feel like it's been a little while. Been a little while since we did a live stream like this. Okay, dump that out. Yeah, cool. If I set that there, is Zuko gonna knock it over? Probably. Mr. Momobot, hello, hi. Hi. Yes. Okay. Oh, we got a sticker sheet, and it wasn't folded by the instruction booklet. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Oh, Crinkle Cake saying, Hero Escape mentioned I have all the sets that contain terrain. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm a big Hero Escape player, big Hero Escape fan. These two, oh, okay, interesting. They both have the same front image. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk about Hero Escape in a little bit, but I feel like folks they're here for Lego, so we're gonna do Lego. That's bag number 4, bag number 3, bag number 2, bag number 1. We're gonna start with bag number 1, and probably instruction booklet number 1 if I had to guess. I'm just gonna set that over there. Yeah. Chip Nebula saying, will we see a review on this set? I don't know. Sometimes this sort of thing happens, though, where I save a set that I think is interesting to talk about, and I save it for a live stream, and then during the live stream I end up saying all the things that I would probably have said in a review, so then I don't end up making the review. Yeah. And honestly, though, like, I don't know, like, set reviews aren't really my thing, I suppose, my shtick. I do talk about Lego sets quite a bit, but I don't necessarily consider much of what I make to be your traditional reviews. So I don't know, it's pretty doubtful, but maybe there's something here. Like, if I were to take the angle, it would be something along the lines of, like, the second spiritual successor to Rock Raiders, the first being Power Miners, and then maybe the second being this, depending on how it all pans out here. But yeah, there's always got to be like an angle for me. Kind of jump into that. I'm gonna have some more water here. Yeah, you gotta have water if you want to be the champ. Let's grab this. Oh, Miravox is asking about Godzilla. I'm a Godzilla fan because my last my video kind of has those sorts of vibes to it. Yeah. I really haven't seen many Godzillas. Actually, you know what? I think I've only seen one Godzilla movie, which was Godzilla -1. And I didn't hate it, but I certainly didn't love it. So, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I was watching it with my partner, and she enjoyed it more than I did, which I found surprising. But she really liked the allegory through the whole thing, and I was just too caught up in the moment-to-moment details, I think. A lot of characters making dumb decisions and things like that sometimes makes it tough to get invested in movies when the characters don't behave the way you think they should. So, yeah. I think my major problem with it was that the seriousness of the literal subject matter didn't I mean, for me it really clanged with the monster movie sort of thing that it was also going for. So I just felt like it was, I don't know, pickles and ice cream, you know, like both perfectly great on their own, but when you stick them together, make something really horrible. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. This boulder piece is interesting. I've never experienced this boulder before. I mean, it's coming up as it looks trans neon orange on camera, but it's actually just trans orange. This camera just picks up reds really bright, like you can see on the instructions, like this. Boom, there's the red. Boom, boom. It's just like crazy. And it doesn't do greens very well, so the greens look really muted. And there's no way for me to adjust the hue or anything. But yeah, this boulder piece is interesting. That the stud for it is in the center on the side. So you stick the crystal in sideways like that, and then close it up. Just kind of neat. It breaks open on the top instead of from like top and bottom. It's got side and side, which is kind of a neat design. Yeah. The camera improves the colors. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Oh, interesting. All right. So all the minifigures are in bag 1, which is also kind of like an older way of doing things. Because like I feel like most modern sets, like within the last 5 years, put the minifigures in individual bags. Like bag 1 will have 1 minifigure, and then the next one will be in bag 2, and the next one will be down the line in like bag 4. You're still pulling out minifigures later into the game, but this set they just front load it. Like, here you go. Here's all the minifigures. They have individualized torsos. Oh, and the back printing is wow, unique back printing too for each one. I like the I don't know, is it olive green? Yeah, I think that's the color. I don't really recognize it, or is it sand green? Yeah, it's been so long. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's like a 2018 thing. 2018 and onwards. Okay, so this set must have just missed out because this is 2016. Yeah. Yeah, these are cool designs, and it's pretty slick that they have each unique ones. I'm not super thrilled about the hip contouring on this one for the gal, but alas, yeah, because like the rope torso, that'd be cool to use for any character, but no, it has to be her. Let's give her the sand blue pants. Those are neat. This person with the radio gets sand blue pants, and looks like a scuff or a scar on their face. Oh, they're stuck in the tire right now. There we are. There we go. And a hat. Yep. And this one gets leg printing, which is pretty cool. Oxygen tanks for being so close to the fire. And yeah, they look excited. Excited to be there. So this goes on. It's like a neck thingy. That's weird. Yeah, like it's like a neck thing that goes on, connects with the air tanks on the back, but it doesn't like connect to anything. It's just like a loose floating piece. Like, yeah, there's no connection points on it. So it just kind of floats there around his neck. And then you have to put the visor on, and then the helmet, or the hard hat, I should say. Yeah, that's really finicky. I don't like that. That feels like a really clumsy solution. Like it looks good when all is said and done. But yeah, if they were to do this nowadays, that would be a dual molded piece. It would all be one thing. But yeah, as it is, it's really wonky. Yeah. I realize this is probably too far away for anyone to see what I'm talking about, so maybe I can zoom it in. Now, every time I do one of these streams, I let's just yeah. Talk about the minifigures. I have to like reset the camera settings, so they're always different. Right now, I've got it on a auto white balance as well as auto exposure. So if it starts doing weird things, I guess let me know. But yeah, anyways, so this is that part I was talking about here, and it just kind of floats on like that. You can see like it just kind of makes contact in the back there. And then you're supposed to put the hard hat on, and that like is kind of like the lid that holds the whole thing together. You can actually see that the head kind of poking through in the back there where it doesn't make a complete connection. Yeah, that's pretty wonky. That's sus. As my students would say. Yep, that is indeed very sus. This character looks pretty cool. Yep. Minifigure designs are pretty ace here. They're pretty cool. Yeah, this one looks good too. Good designs all the way around. Yeah, I like the nice like low muted colors to the minifigures. I think that's a cool thing to do. Oh, and here's that boulder piece. Well, we have the camera zoomed in, so you can kind of see it a little bit better there. Yeah, my first experience with it, at least. So, yeah. Oh, Xeron was saying they actually do have a dual molded firefighter helmet plus visor piece now. So right. Or Xeron, sorry, I'm mispronouncing. Okay, let's bring this back out. There we go. Apply. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Pyrosus. Pyrosus, maybe? 2004? Oh, hello, Mr. Slugger. You're a great podcast type of live streamer to drift off to sleep to. That's a compliment in case I'm bad at giving those. Well, all right, well, thank you. Yeah, definitely not the first time I've received that feedback, which I always find interesting because I wouldn't consider my voice to be like one of those like easy listening voices or anything. It's kind of like bright and full of vocal fry and like kind of annoying, I think. So, but yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. I definitely put myself to sleep. That is true. Like if it's late at night and I'm editing a video or trying to do audio editing, like for the voiceovers of my videos, I will just like zone out and like close my eyes and zonk, and then all of a sudden I gotta wake myself up and be like, oh, where was I in the timeline? So maybe there is something to that, but yeah, hearing myself drone on does put me to sleep. So yeah, I don't know, maybe there's something to it. Yeah. K2 Films was saying, at RR Slugger, this is just a building stream. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't know. Do I ever do anything else other than building streams? I'm usually building when I live stream. I guess I don't quite understand what you mean. Building stream as opposed to what exactly? Ooh, we get our first sticker. Oh, awesome. It's a round sticker on a square piece. I love it when this happens. Do I have a round yellow 2x2? Maybe I do. I might have to look for that. As opposed to a Zuko stream. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, here's the situation. They want me to put a round sticker on a square piece. I hate doing this. I would rather put a round sticker on a round piece. So I'm going to see if I can find a round piece. I'm going to have to get up just for a second. But while I do that, I can hit the ad break button that YouTube's always telling me to hit. Boom! And we shall see if we have a round one. It'll either be in this bin or maybe this one. Oh, there it is. Alright, nobody panic, I found it. Yeah, we'll use that piece instead. I'm using Brave, I see no ads. Good. Alright. Well, Classic Stud Studios has a good question for everybody, for everyone in the chat. What do you prefer, details being stickers or prints? For me, it's prints. I prefer prints. However, actually, this is a good example. Let's bring that camera back in. Let's see here. Configure video, camera controls, zoom, boom. Yeah, here's a great example. This piece right over here is a print. This thing with like the compass and the volcano. But because it's a print of like a logo of a specific theme, it basically has to just be used for that. And so in this case, I would actually prefer if this piece was a sticker, because this isn't like a very useful piece otherwise, right? And like the early 2000s especially were just full of pieces that were like really should have been stickers, given how limited their usability was. But Lego just really loved spending money back then, irresponsibly. So we got lots of prints. Normally I'm on team prints, but I also really like applying stickers to Lego sets too. So I don't know. Yeah, but some of these ones that are coming up here on the sticker sheet, like these caution stripe things, those need to be prints. Like anything that, like in these grill things here, those need to be prints. Those are really useful, designs, or really, what am I trying to say? They're generic designs, right? So you can just use them on a bunch of different things. Whereas this one being a sticker, the hood thing being a sticker, that makes sense. This one should have been a sticker as well too. But basically, most of these other ones here, this top half here, those should have been prints, because those are useful outside of this set. Whereas these ones over here, only useful in this set. That's my opinion, at least. That's kind of what I feel about Exoforce as well too. Like all of those being stickers makes total sense to me. You know, they shouldn't be prints because they're so specific to that theme. Ubiquitous, that's the word. Thank you, Mirrorvox. Thank you. Oh, what's going on? Ooh, that was weird. We had a little hiccup there in the stream. I don't know. Did anyone else experience that? I hope that doesn't continue. Hey, Martian Productions. You are amazing as well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, just a split second. Yeah, weird. Okay. Chip Nebula was saying, I recently purchased the main Explorian spaceship in good condition with the stickers not applied. Do I risk applying the stickers? Yeah, like the holographic stickers. Yeah, I think it's part of the whole appeal of the theme. Yeah, because if you've just got those like solar panel pieces without the stickers on them, that's nothing. Yeah, I think you gotta. They're pretty hardy stickers. Like they're pretty thick, right? Yeah, I think you try, and then if like the adhesive is gone, then you just like, put some glue on the backs of them and stick them on or something like that. I think that's the right call there. Okay. Oh, I guess I've been dawdling here. So I'm gonna put a round piece here, and we'll use a brick separator to help apply the sticker evenly in the circle. So what is this step? This is step 3, and we're already abandoning the instructions and substituting pieces in. Oh, the sticker cut is really bad. It's off center. So I guess I'll try to apply it off center a little bit. It looks pretty good. So we get a nice even application there. Yeah, that's not bad. Yep, we'll go with that. But yeah, that's certainly a lot better than putting it on a square piece, at least in my opinion. Why would you cut a round sticker to put on a square piece? That's kind of asinine. So there we go. This is for holding the boulder. Now we get to build the buggy. Oh, I see. I get what you're saying there, K2 Films. Yeah, is just this set, no other purpose or gimmick, and is this a semi-recent set? Yeah, so not my usual. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I guess I didn't think of that. But yeah, I didn't really have a gimmick today. I do have rehearsal later this evening, so I can't stream for all day. But if I get this done quick, maybe we can build something else. Yeah, let people decide what they want to see. Yeah, we'll see how long my voice holds out as well too. You might be able to hear it, but I played a rock show yesterday, so I was doing a lot of singing and jumping around on stage. So my voice is a little bit tired as a result. That's okay. It was a fun show. Unfortunately though, The Blue Jays lost the World Series yesterday, so today is a sad day for Canada and therefore the world. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker of a game, and yeah, it seems like the whole country is just a little bit more teary-eyed today. Yeah, everyone's just kind of going about their day, like, oh no. Although I was out for lunch earlier, and they already have the hockey game on, so I guess, nature is healing and life goes on. But it was a big deal up here. So yeah, it just because we only have the one baseball team, right? So once the Jays are up, like, the whole nation tunes in. Yeah, heartbreaker. Oh, Rhinosaur was asking, did you see Geddy Lee at the game? Yeah. Yeah, he's always out there. And yeah, I'll be seeing him again in 2026. I got my tickets, and it was expensive, but it'd be nice to see the guys back at it again. Okay, let's put the driver on here. I like the size of this little thing. It's just a tiny little buggy dragging the old ball and chain, essentially, right? Pop it into there. I guess that's how we're gonna transport lava rocks around, is we're just gonna drag them with a little chain. That's kind of funny. Yeah, okay. Well, let's move this off to the side. And let's build the main attraction. Let's get this big ticket item going here. Let's move that and that. Oh, interesting. It's got a cheater wheel in the middle. Oh, I'm gonna be assembling all these track pieces too, aren't I? Boo. I had to do that on a live stream not long ago, or maybe it was long ago now. It feels like it's been a while since I did one, where it was the new bulldozer set. And gosh, there was like 128 track pieces or something like that. It just went on forever. Oh, hi, Zuko. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really a good spot for you right now. I guess I can make a spot for you. What if I move? No. Ugh. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hello. Yeah. K2 was asking, what are your opinions on the remake sets LEGO has been doing? Do you like the idea, and should they keep doing it or no? Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like I was more on board with it early on, and I've just kind of been less impressed with it as time goes on. Like when the Forestman hideout set came out, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Like that, what a great reimagining of that set. And then I don't know, like the Blacktron Renegade. I guess I'm talking about the gift with purchase ones, but yeah, or no, not the Renegade. What was it called? The Cruiser or the Invader or whatever. Yeah, that one was kind of like not very good. It needed like a lot of modifications to be halfway decent. So then I was kind of leery on that. Pirates of Barracuda Bay was awesome. I loved that set. I wasn't as thrilled by the look of El Dorado Fortress, so I didn't get that one. Also, I just don't have anywhere to put these things anymore. I'm kind of at the point now where Lego is not a purchase priority anymore. There's so much of it in the house now, where I have so much here, but you know, it's just finding the time to talk about it all, I suppose. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to do that yet. But yeah. So I don't know. I guess I could keep doing more remake sets. You always run into the trap of like just blind nostalgia farming, I suppose. Okay, Zuko, you need. But hey, don't bite me. Okay, go on. Bye bye. Yeah. Sorry. I was getting distracted by the cat. Oh, Lord of Dragons. Hey, thank you. Saying can't stay today. Here are 10 Polish zlotus. Polish zlotus. Well, thank you so much. Can I hit the little heart on that there? Hey! Awesome. Thank you. oh, Potato Baggins, sorry. Saying, could you give Zuko one really long pet for me? Well, next time he comes back, I will. Sorry, I guess I kind of kicked him off and he bit me while I did that. So that didn't go the way that you probably wanted it to. Yeah. He'll be back. He's always back. He always comes back. The cat came back the very next day, you know. Yeah. Oh. I heard my phone vibrate, but what's strange about that is that, well, a couple of things. A, my phone is within arm's reach, because we talked about this on one of my live streams recently, where I don't typically keep my phone with me when I'm in the house. Like, I just set it down next to my car keys and, you know, go about my day. Apparently that's an old person thing to do, so... But yeah, so shocking that the phone is within arm's reach, but it's also shocking that I have the like the vibrate sound on. I usually just leave my phone on silent. So I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been out and about or something and needed to check my phone yesterday. I just don't remember what I was doing. I also put my phone away when I get home. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause why do I need it with me? You know, I'm at home. I can go check and see what people want to say to me when I feel like it. I don't know. It's that like everybody always has access to you at every waking moment sort of thing that I don't jive with. So. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to put the cheater wheel together here. Interesting that this set has a cheater wheel. I didn't expect that. So it hides it well based on the box image. I didn't make that connection earlier. Oh, Zotaxia, that's it. That's in. What's your favorite space? Oh my goodness, my connection. Why is my connection doing this? That's frustrating. Okay, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Sorry about the connection thing. I don't know what's going on with that. It just, yeah, it normally works just fine. I paused all the window updates, you know. So, like, it should be good. So, sorry, Zotaxia, your question was, what's your favorite space theme post-Life on Mars? Yeah, not a lot of great options in there. I think the one that I have the most of is the... Oh, wait, no. I've got an easy answer. It's the Lego City Space 2019 wave. Yeah. I know it's not, like, a true space theme. It's more like a spaceport thing. But it's fantastic. I think it's the best that Lego's ever done in the spaceport sort of variety. In terms of, like, more pulpy stuff, There really aren't a lot of good options there. Space Police 3's got some cool stuff in it. Mars Mission doesn't. Galaxy Squad looks cool. I just don't have enough of it to really weigh in on that. And I don't have any Alien Conquest. And I like the Lego City Space 2024, 2025 stuff. Like, I like it. But it's not wowing me, especially, either. So that'd be another contender, I think. Yeah. Oh, Potato Baggin says, yeah, this poor stream is barely chugging along. Oh, is it actually? Oh, no. Hey, King Kitsune saying, howdy, Slugger, first time catching the stream. Well, hello, welcome. Apparently it's been suffering some technical difficulties here, though, so we shall see. Oh, it's real buffery. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Oh, Dragon Master saying, whoa, Slugger's live again. Yeah, I am alive. Alive and live. Okay, welcome back, Zuko. Good to see you, buddy. You're knocking over the lights again, but it was requested that you get a nice long pet. Oh, Chip saying I had to refresh the stream. Oh, that's not good. Wonder why it's doing that. There shouldn't be any internet activity, but it does stutter occasionally. Oh no. Well, yeah. Monty Mole 64. Surprised you survived after Five Night at Slugger's too. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that one, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. It was a good gameplay loop to it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a big purring kitty now. My girlfriend wanted to watch cat videos and me Lego, so this is perfect. Yeah. Got cat and Lego. R.R. Slugger, who would win in a fight, Zuko or Slugzilla? Well, Slugzilla's heavier. I can tell you that much. Slugzilla is very heavy. All right, time to go. You got your pets. Okay, you go on. Oh, okay, you're gonna go onto my lap. All right, that works too. Yeah, he's a needy kitty. Needy kitty. There we go. This one looks good. Get these wheels on. Yeah. Whoops. There we are. Thing's spinning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so at least they lay it out so you can see how many you have to put. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's right, Miravox. I completely forgot about that set. It's around here somewhere. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not super interested in other brick building brands if I can help it. It's not really my thing. I don't know. I guess like I'm brand loyal to a fault to some degree. I guess I'm curious about it, but like the medium itself isn't the interesting part to me, I guess. It's kind of like the original themes that LEGO comes up with that are kind of more interesting to me. So, I don't know. And there's something to be said that, like, I wouldn't ever, like, think about combining my collections, you know, so if I got some sets from a different brick building brand, I wouldn't like mix them in with my Lego sets. So yeah, it just kind of feels like even though they are like functionally compatible, I just don't think they would be compatible for me. So yeah, I don't know if I'd be especially interested in that. 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Hey Lua, hello. Yeah, I was born a Lego purist, I'll die a Lego purist, yeah. Yeah, so Cars Simplified said, I've always wondered with this particular channel, if you tag @RR_Slugger incorrectly, like I just did, if it still highlights for the host's screen. Actually, yeah, so far today, and I was going to mention this, folks, as far as I can tell from the chat, no one has actually tagged it correctly. Oh, no, Paleozoic Bricks got it right earlier. Oh, frick, my connection again. What? What is going on with this? Okay, stand by. Let's see. Let's see what Task Manager has to say. Doesn't seem like anything in the background should be messing with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's really just Firefox and OBS that are running right now. I don't know if there's anything I can do on my end to improve things. Whoa. Oh, that's strange. What? @RR_Slugger without the periods works too? Cause it... Whoa. Wait, what? Yeah, cause those are highlighting for me. But like, shouldn't it be @r.r.slugger with no spaces? Like that should work too, right? Yeah, maybe somebody try that. @r.r.slugger with no spaces. Oh, no, there it is down at the bottom. Yeah, without the spaces, really. Or without the periods. Oh, because it's the channel handle. Interesting, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would do it with periods when I... Oh, Monty Mole, yeah, that didn't work. Did YouTube change it recently? I could have sworn it was with periods in it. But yeah, now it seems like I'm getting all those orange highlights from everybody who didn't put the periods in. So yeah. Now the other thing though too, Chip Nebula just posted, use the first one, but you also cannot put a comma right after it because it breaks the tag. Then you have to just have it as its own separate thing on either side. There can't be any punctuation. Yeah, so what Dragon Master just wrote there with the comma, it doesn't highlight. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dragon Master was talking about a Duplo part. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it does look like a Duplo piece. I never really understood, because that's from the Ultimate Lego book. Actually, here, I'll just grab it. I've got it over there on the wall. Oh, here, ad break. Boom. Okay, there we go. Steve. every time you tell me something new about YouTube, I just get like this sense of dread, you know. It's like, oh god, they're doing this now too, eh? Anyways, sorry. So Dragon Master was talking about let's find the page here. Is it on this page? No. It's in the middle here. Yeah, this page. Down here, I mean, this page is just a gold mine for Rock Raiders fans. I used to stare at this for just hours as a kid. But anyways, they talk about the bucket evolution here, and the final buckets here. This is the kind of a earlier prototype design, and then they've got this one here in red, and this is a Duplo piece. Like, I just feel like the people who made the book got that wrong. Like, I don't think this piece evolved to this piece that evolved to this one, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, because the shaping is pretty similar, and I just don't know why it would be Duplo and then it goes to system. Like, I just don't know how that evolution makes any sense. But yeah, K2 Films, that one does not work. Yeah. Anywho, recently folks figured out what these images were from. They're from a book called Dinotopia, and I think that was pretty cool. Kind of a neat discovery there. Yeah, lots of really cool stuff in this book. It really is the ultimate Lego book. Yeah, track down a copy if you don't have it yet. It's got a really great timeline in it as well too. Lots of Rock Raiders focus, which, I mean, I'm pretty partial towards. Biker Bob, Chess King. Kind of this really cool first look into the media, or digital media, I suppose. And this great timeline kind of goes throughout the book, and it ends with Rock Raiders. It's like, yes, the apex of Lego, Rock Raiders. Yeah. The big supercar build there, yeah. It's a Fabuland representation. Yeah, it's great. Anyways, that out of the way. Let's build another track segment here. Yeah. All good, Steve. All good. I appreciate you letting me know about these things, because I'd just be in the dark otherwise. Yep. Hey Austin. Hey. Yeah. How was working with Slugzilla in the most recent video? A blast. Really fun. Yeah, there's some shots that just kind of make me giggle. I was trying to do the whole monster movie thing of like, don't show the whole monster, you know. So that first shot when it's like the camera's focused on like the archway or something like that, and you just see Slugzilla like in the background just sliding by. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I decided to do it all in video clips rather than stop motion, because I felt like it would be funnier if it was video, and I think it worked out that way. Like if it was, and when I had the shots where the city was like in the foreground and it was the miniature slug kind of moving through the city, I kept the shots in where it was like wobbling and whatnot, like, and looking all janky, because I thought it was funnier if I did it that way. Yeah. K2 Films was saying, would you ever do behind the scenes stuff like at the end of the Slugzilla video? I feel like I've done a lot of behind the scenes stuff, actually. Yeah, I've got a lot of videos. Like I did a studio tour video in Lego form. I've got bad advice for making videos, bad advice for washing Lego. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've already done quite a bit of that. Will I ever just put a camera on and walk you around my house to look at all the things. No, probably not. That's, I don't know, it just feels like a huge invasion of privacy for me. So yeah, I probably won't do that kind of behind the scenes stuff. All right, we got the tracks done. Finally. Yeah, 'cause building track segments really sucks. Okay, that's cool though. It's a neat final result. Bad advice for streaming, yeah. Yeah, well, I've got nothing but bad advice about that. I think maybe the only thing I've got going for me as a like a live streamer is that I'm pretty good at talking on my feet and just filling airtime, because I'm a teacher and that's kind of my job, so I get a lot of experience doing that every day, and yeah. I feel like I've got that going for me, and I think that's about it. I don't have an ideal setup, I don't have an ideal rig, but I think I can talk. Okay, bag 3 now. Not bad. Oh, okay. Oh, a few usernames I don't recognize here. Let's see here. Beckett Nexus. Hey, what's the origin of the Exploring's VPN? I missed the lore development. Yeah. Gosh, what video did I put that in? It's in the Aquarators video, I think. The one with the shock collar. Yeah. It's from not the most recent Summer of Slug, but the previous Summer of Slug. It was just in that one video, so you got to look up the Aquadozer video. And it was just a little gag, but it was pretty much the greatest thing I've ever created as a person on planet Earth. Yeah, the Exploring's VPN. Motors Igmanin was asking, will you do a tour of your guitar collection? Ooh, yeah. Maybe something to do on Slugging Around. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. It's only getting bigger. Yeah, I bought another bass recently. Before that, I bought another guitar, and before that, I bought another guitar. It just grows and grows. Yeah. I got to play, I got to play a couple of basses last night at my gig, but one of them was a bass guitar that, well, technically it was my first bass guitar, but I brought it out on stage just for one song, and it was kind of like a, almost like an anniversary sort of event for our band. So I just thought it'd be fun to kind of bring it out again. And yeah, it's a wonky looking thing. And it'll be going right back into the closet, I think, following the show. Not that it performed badly or anything like that, but it's not as good as any of my other instruments. So it was just kind of fun to have it out. Ooh, stud frame! Just purchased your first Telecaster. Oh yeah. But I thought I saw clips of you playing some of the. Was it you? I thought it was like playing some of the torpedoes from Lego Island. Some of that music, right? I thought that was you doing that. It looked awesome. It sounded awesome too. So, yeah. Oh, Beckett Nexus was saying, what's your opinion on electric guitars? In my opinion, they're always cooler sounding than acoustic. Yeah, I think the better question for me is what's my opinion on acoustic guitars, because I mean, I like acoustic guitars, I like the sound of them, but man, are they just the worst instruments? Gosh, I don't know. they're so rooted in tradition when there's so many like functionally better ways to build that type of instrument nowadays, but no one's gonna do it that way because I mean the guitar world is really rooted in tradition. They're just obvious and immediate design flaws that are still being produced in high-end instruments, like the Gibson neck bend to it, like the headstock angle on it is like it's a design flaw. it is downright a flaw, and they just will not correct it because every Gibson always has that headstock bend. But the thing is, if the headstock's bent like this, right? And the reason why they do that is because the strings come up and they need some sort of angle here. Otherwise, if it's perfectly straight, they ring on both sides. When you strum over here, they ring out across the nut here. So you need to have the bend, or you need to bring them down somehow and have like a string tree, which is what Fender does. So they kind of have like more of like this shape where it goes down over the nut and then a string tree. But Gibson doesn't. They angle the headstock. And the reason why this is a problem, and it's constantly a problem, is because if your Gibson falls over, heaven forbid it falls over, what's the first thing that's going to make contact with the floor? The headstock. What's the weakest point on the guitar? This joint right here, because they actually drill it away so you can get at the truss rod right here. So what happens? The headstock breaks, and then your guitar's toast, because Gibson also traditionally uses glue-on necks, so the necks are glued on, so you can't replace the neck easily. Whereas Fender has bolt-on necks, which you just unscrew, take it off, and put it on, right? So Gibson guitars are just like, I mean, I love Gibson too. Like, I'm not saying this as a hater of Gibson. I've got, plenty of Gibsons, but like, it's flawed design, and they keep doing it because it's tradition. Yeah. Carney Mani saying Gibson and Fender still building the same guitars since the 50s and 60s. Exactly. At least Leo Fender came up with a better design than Les Paul did, but that's about it. That's, they're the same. So I'm not a big I'm not a big Fender or Gibson fan, I suppose. I mean, I like them both. They both do good instruments, but those aren't the types of instruments I usually collect. Like, if I had to choose one of the bigger brand names, it would be Yamaha. Would be my choice there. And Yamaha is always one that's like, ew, Yamaha, gross. Those are guitars that they're made for students, like they're cheap instruments, and they can be. Like, if you buy the really affordable Yamahas, they certainly can be. But their higher end stuff, like the Rev Stars, they're fantastic. They're phenomenal. Like, blow for blow, way better value than Gibson or Fender. So I've got a couple of Rev Stars, and they're just showstoppers. Anytime I bust those ones out, like those are my studio guitars, basically. Like, if I really need something to sound good in the studio, I bring in a Yamaha. I bring in a Rev Star. I've got this one. It's a Pacifica, Yamaha Pacifica, with Seymour Duncan's. I think it's got a P90 at the bridge and a humbucker. P90 at the neck and a humbucker at the bridge, and a really strong tremolo system in it. And I use that for basically all my guitar solos. I just it sounds so good, and anytime I need to track a solo. And I'm such a not amazing guitarist, such a novice sort of sounding guitarist that a whammy bar can just make your solo sound so much better with very little effort, which works out well for me. Get some delay or some reverb on there, and you are good to go. Okay. I'll try to get these printed pieces on, these stickers on. I realize, though, that if this was a printed piece, it probably wouldn't be as vibrant. maybe that's a consideration on the stickers versus print department, because this is going on a dark gray piece, and yeah, probably wouldn't go so hot if it was a print. Did we get it mostly aligned there? It's not bad. I won't lose sleep over that. Anywho, sorry, I guess I looked away from the chat for a little while there. Yeah. Ooh, a Jackson. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Kachowskian was saying, I took a guitar class in middle school, but the class wasn't well organized and there wasn't enough guitars for everyone. Ugh. Yeah. That's pretty brutal. That was honestly my experience teaching in public schools as well, too, where we'd spend the whole class just tuning the guitars, and then that was it. All right, see you next week, kids. You know, yeah. Ooh, exciting guitar class right there. Which is one of the many reasons I don't teach in the public system anymore. That's for sure. Oh, thanks, Chip Nebula. Yeah, gotta go now. Got sociology work to attend to. Oh, cool. Haha. See ya. Beckett Nexus was asking, what's your favorite trans Lego color? Mine's probably trans green. Looks so cool with the windshield pieces of those old Lego Studio building windows. Yeah, I actually have a video that might interest you. Our Slugger's top 10 Lego trans colors. Yeah, might be worth checking out. Xeron was saying, hey, Slugger, how do you feel about sets from this era compared to ones today regarding building experience and overall construction? I really don't notice, like, a huge difference. like so far this feels very, like, could have come out last year to me, right? Like, I guess it's got a few more bricks in it and a few less smaller plate things, but I don't know, like... Maybe I need to experience more sets from this time period to really get the full, like, to grasp the full reality of the differences here. But yeah, this doesn't feel that different to me. It feels very modern. Yeah, like it's not as noticeable as, like, the jump between 2001 and 2002, for example. Like the building styles between those 2 years changed pretty dramatically. I've got a video about that as well, too. Choice of lime green is interesting. I guess it kind of works. I think yellow would have honestly looked better to keep the color palette more just yellow and just gray. You know what? Okay, well, what do we got in here? Okay, that's all yellow. Okay, this piece, I don't think I've got that in yellow. I'm having dangerous thoughts again, folks, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, these all exist in yellow. Yeah, okay, we're doing this. We're doing it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay. So what do we need? We need some 2x4s. We need some 1x4s. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. That's a 2x4. Okay. Is everyone picking up what I'm putting down here? There's 1x4. Yeah. And there's a 2x4. Need one more 1x4. Oh, that was a 1x3 brick. I need one of those. Let's go back for that one. There it is. Oh, two. Nice. Boom. That's big. I guess one thing to keep in mind, I mean, when you come to watch our Slugger stuff, as our Slugger sometimes goes off the beaten path. And we are definitely going off the beaten path with this one. Now I know I don't have this piece in yellow. This is too modern for me to have in my collection somewhere. So I might have to come up with something. I wonder if there's a mold number on this. 52031. 52031. 52031. Let's look it up. I guess on Bricklink. Do I have to use it? I guess so. Oh yeah, Bricklink is merging Lego accounts, or you folks have probably already know this. What year was I born? Let's say 1919. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, Bricklink is merging your Lego account with your Bricklink account now, and I think I'm not gonna do it. 52031. 52031. 52031. I think I'm just not gonna do it. I think I'll say goodbye to my Bricklink account and we'll call it there. What colors did this piece come out in? Oh, it did come out in yellow. Wow, this piece has been in a lot of things. What? This thing came out in 2005? Okay, I thought it was a lot newer than that. Okay. It's been in 378 sets? Oh my goodness, I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna look and see what set I might own it in. Okay, I guess I could go look at yellow first. Sorry, I don't know if I have the screen. I don't have the screen share set up, so I can't really show anyone what I'm looking at here. I'm just on Bricklink. Just looked up the mold number for it. Do I have it in yellow? Do I have it in yellow? It's not looking likely. Oh, no, I don't have that. Never mind. What about this? No, don't have that one. Okay, do not... No, I don't. I don't have that set. Never mind. Okay. The drama. I don't have that set either. Well, it's really common, so I'll be able to find one eventually. What else would look good here? Dark bluish gray? But, like, there's no way I've got that. What set even has it in dark bluish gray? Nope. Okay. And black would be another color I could get away with here. Don't have it in black, do I? Don't have that set. Okay. Fantastic. I think I just kind of demonstrated the age of my Lego collection by going through and figuring out that I don't have this piece in like other colors. Oh man, it's crazy. Potato Bacon says, be prepared to swallow an extra digit to the price of all the sets you buy by dropping Bricklink. I disagree. I think buying sets on Bricklink is one of the worst places to buy Lego sets because you're paying a premium for the specialized market. I get way better success buying Lego sets on eBay. The advantage that Bricklink has is parting things out, but not like complete sets. I think just parting out like the last few pieces you need to complete something. But for me, I live in a place where we have multiple used Lego stores that let you pick through the bulk stuff, and I usually just go there. I haven't ordered a thing off of Bricklink in 8 months, something like that. Yeah, like I think think Bricklink is completely disposable for me, other than the database side of things. But the current administration has gone on record for proving that they don't actually care about that. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, I'd rather just not deal with them or support Bricklink if I can help it. So, yeah, I'm kind of spurned, I guess. Maybe that's irrational of me, but no, I've had great success buying things on eBay. All my best scores have been eBay scores. Okay, that's all from that side. This roof piece is going to be a problem. Yeah. And I don't want to sound like oh, down with the corporations sort of hater or anything like that. Like as far as big evil corporations go, I don't think Lego is, you know, I don't think they're doing anything that egregious. But at the same time, if I can not support them directly, then I'll choose to do that. It's one of the things, like I talked about it in one of my first, or no, it wasn't in one of my first HeroScape videos. It was in the first sponsored video I did on my HeroScape channel, Slugscape, where I talked about Renegade sending me product to review, basically official sponsorship, you know, and I mentioned it there, and I was more okay with it there, and I still am, because Renegade is like a tiny company, like they're like a family-owned business, like the CEO and the community manager, or I think his position is community manager. They're related. Like I think it's like father son. Like you know, like it's like that's the sort of company that they are. And you know, I don't have the same reservations with supporting a little board game company as opposed to the most profitable toy brand in the world. You know, kind of a difference. Little difference there. Yeah, I agree, Blobby. Yep. Surprisingly good as a large corporation. Yep. I need to grab some tile pieces now. I will be right back. I will hit the button. Let's grab some tile pieces. I feel like I just had this bin. Okay. Yellow tile pieces are kind of like a, what do I need here? I need 1x4s, I need a 1x2, and I need 2 jumpers. Okay, well, there's a jumper. I feel like yellow tile pieces are kind of a hard item to come by because I use them so often in mocks and things. 1x4s. What are the 1x4s used for? Maybe I should just use the danger slope ones, or the caution tape looking ones, right? Should just use those. One more yellow jumper. Xeron saying, any thoughts on the winter 2026 sets that have been revealed so far? The prices are more reasonable than the last couple of years, I think. Though it's all licensed right now. Oh. I actually haven't seen any of them. I don't know if that's just me being outside the loop as I usually am, but yeah, typically people share those things with me, although I haven't actually received anyone sending me things. So maybe our Sluggers falling off the radar a little bit. That would be interesting. Maybe I'm just not as part of the zeitgeist as they have been. I imagine folks have noticed that the videos have really slowed down recently, and to be honest, it's really just because I'm so busy in my in my outside life, like my real life. This weekend is like the first time I've had any days of any weekend where I can like sit down and do something. It has just been go crazy for a long while. So it's nice to be doing this. Orient Expedition's coming up soon. I can say that much. I've been script writing. So that'll probably be some of the next stuff I do. Maybe a Plastic Plains. I haven't really decided there. But yeah, Orient Expedition, we'll be back on the trail before the end of the year. So that's the plan. Well, that's not yellow, that's a weird... Well, I think that's enough, right? Got enough there? Yeah. Okay, we'll use those. Xeron says, you haven't been checking the Discord then. Whoops. Guilty as charged. I poke my head in every now and then. But, yeah, I guess I've been hanging out on the Heroescapers Discord a little bit more than the LEGO Discords. Yeah. Like, in terms of, like, getting more LEGO, collecting more LEGO, I'm pretty much in the end game phase. There's so much LEGO in my house. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think there'll be very, very little new stuff added, and like even new stuff that I bought just like not that long ago, or no, actually kind of that long ago. Like, I don't know. Like I still got like these guys sitting over here that are sealed. I still got this. Like, it's just, you know, like it's just sitting over here. Like, still have the Blacktron Renegade over there on the wall. Like, I don't know. There's just so much that I still have to build. I'm just not caught up. Yeah, maybe I'll do this in a different color. I don't know if I want the blue there. Let's grab a yellow one instead. Yeah, I don't need more LEGO at this point. Yeah, I did see the Enterprise. I saw that one kind of get revealed, and yeah, it's exactly as I expected. It doesn't look great, so won't be buying that. Oh, hey, Nix. Are there any sets you feel deserve to have longer shelf life? Yes. Mighty Dinosaurs is still going strong after 8 years. Is it? I thought it got retired recently. But yeah, like that one's awesome. If it's not retired, then heck yeah. Pirates of Barracuda Bay shouldn't have retired, honestly. I think that's an evergreen set. That one should still be on store shelves now. Or not on shelves, or what, you get what I mean, right? But yeah, like if they don't have a proper pirate set or theme to replace it, then it needs to be available. Is my opinion. Yeah. Okay, let's add these lights here. Mr. Stingle was asking, do you ever plan to make a retrospective on the early Adventurers waves, even though you mentioned Trick Bricks already did? No, I don't. Because Trick Bricks already did it. The Simpsons did it first. It's kind of that thing there. I really don't have anything of value to add to that conversation, and I don't have a lot of those sets. Jamie is far more qualified to talk about them than I am. And yeah, I think it would really just be me saying like, Yeah, this is cool. This is good. This is a good set. I don't think I have much more meaningful commentary. Now, Orient Expedition, not to toot my own horn, but I do think I've got the best Orient Expedition coverage out there on YouTube at the moment, because of how holistic the approach is, like, I think, or that I've taken with it. Because to me, Orient Expedition is like, I don't know, it's so much more than just the sets, and only looking at the sets kind of does the whole theme a disservice. So yeah, I just feel like it's such a necessary component. Oops. Kopek was asking, did you see the new Lego Star Wars leaks? No, I did not. Are they cool? Oh, Magdalene Back was asking, what is your favorite Lego or big Lego set? My favorite big Lego set? Well, I mean, speaking of Orient Expedition, the Dragon Fortress is really, really fantastic. I love Rock Raiders HQ. That's a big one. Exploring Starship, I built down on the last live stream. That one's also really great. Yeah, those are all good examples of big Lego sets. Oh, and Potato was saying, what's your favorite polybag or polybag sized set? Yeah, see, that's a tough one, because polybags didn't exist during the era of sets that I actually care about. Like, does the Hover Scout count? Is that a polybag sized set from Rock Raiders? Because, like, that's the perfect one in my eyes. But if that one doesn't count and I actually have to choose something that came in a polybag, ooh, Rock Monster Truck. Can I vote for Rock Monster Truck? That came in a bag. That'd be a good option to choose. Yep. I like this. Yeah. I mean, okay, so ignore the roof. Oh, my lighting isn't as good as it once was. I don't know what's going on with that. Probably Zuko. Zuko probably bumped the lights. Ignoring the roof, doesn't the yellow just look like way better? Because it matches like the caution stripes and everything. Like, imagine if that was all green. You know, I don't know. I just think the yellow is just a better color for this this build. Okay, now we're putting this thing on the front. Goes right up front here. Smallest box sets count as polybags. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. The Life on Mars polybag. Yeah. K2's asking about Venice the musical. I haven't checked that one out. No, sorry. Let's just get that light out of my eyes a little bit there. It's still kind of dark. I don't know. Does it look dark to you folks? Maybe I'm having a stroke or something. Yeah. I don't know, it just feels like I'm in the dark over here. Yeah. I wonder if the auto exposure changed or something recently. It could have been Zuko. Zuko really likes to bump into the lamps. Is that a bit better? Maybe we can bring this light a little closer. Not too much closer. Don't want it on screen. I don't know. I guess it's okay. Ever so slightly dim. Yeah. I don't know if... Because if I go into the camera settings, it's going to really mess with things. I don't really want to mess with things. It's this corner over here that's kind of dark, right? Because my lights are over here and over here, right? So you get the light right there. It's this corner. It's always this corner. It's just a little bit darker. So I just try to build in the center. Oh, Biker Bob. That's a great pull. Yeah. Yep. I think that's a great choice. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Okay. So far, so good. I need to replace that roof with something, though. Oh, whoops. We're missing the this thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the asymmetry on the front here. I'm not always a big fan of that, but I think it's cool. They've got the one kind of sticking out there. I might replace these with chrome, though. Those look cooler with chrome. Yeah, let's do that. Let's replace them with chrome. I will be shiny and chrome, and you will be dust. Okay. There. Keep all my chrome on my my dots bracelets. And whenever I need chrome, I just come and pick them off. I've got another one in my drawer. These ones will work. Okay. So we're definitely making some modifications as we go here, but that was kind of always my plan, if I'm being honest. We're gonna make it Rock Raiders by gum. There's a local Facebook marketplace listing that I was really tempted by. Someone is selling 2 Unitron Starhawk 2s. And it's a good price. Yeah, it does not look way better. Look at that. Yeah, shiny and chrome. So much cooler. But I already have Starhawk 2. And even though those other ones are a good price, it's like, what am I going to do with 3 Starhawk 2s, you know? As much as I'd like to have that, like what am I supposed to do with that? Like, they'll just sit in a bin like my current Starhawk 2 already is. I'll just have 3 of them in a bin instead of 1. Mm-hmm. Miravox says, if you were to pick a minifigure that best represents you, which would it be? That's a tough one. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't have like a sig fig, I suppose, is that I don't think there are any minifigure heads or hair pieces that really look like me. So, yeah, there isn't really one that looks like me, but in terms of like represents you, which was the question, I mean, I definitely associate with Dr. Cyber in a lot of ways. So yeah, sometimes Dr. Cyber represents me. Sometimes Chief, I'll put Chief in there too. Sometimes I feel like Chief. So I'd say, oh no, I put in the wrong spot. I wasn't looking. Darn. I'd say either one of those would be a good representation. Karen was saying I started associating Dr. Cyber with you too. Yeah. OK2 Films, yeah, it's a great set. It's just stupid expensive. Like I feel like the price tags that people put on Starhawk 2 are way too high for what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like if you can get it for, I guess like less than $100, that's a good price. But like, yeah, like here in Canada, you sometimes see it go for like $200. It's crazy. It's just an obscene amount of money to pay for that set. Dr. Cyber and Chief's outfit, yeah, split the difference, yeah. Slugger, I think you're gonna grow up to be a Dr. Cyber one day. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, need this piece here too. Yeah, you know what? There are less, like, little one-by-one pieces in this build. I know earlier I was saying, like, no, this feels just like a modern thing. But there is a small difference that I'm experiencing. Like there are bigger elements here, bigger plates. Like, I'm not dealing with cheese slopes and little one-by-one detail pieces. Like that stupid tow truck that I built recently. Gosh, I hated that thing. Like, it was fun, like, at first, and then it just got so tedious and so over-engineered by the end of it. I think that was a big disappointment. So I did what I normally don't do, and I just took the set apart. I did it on live stream and just sorted it into my bulk collection, because I was like, these pieces will bring me more joy if I can just use them in random builds than the way that they exist now. So it wants these things, but I've got printed ones. Maybe I should use the printed ones. Just gotta grab the printed ones. Okay, 1, 2. I think when you're given an opportunity to use these pieces, you gotta take it, right? Like, heck yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, Adrian was asking, what's the most you've ever paid for a minifigure? Chief. Chief, yeah. When I bought Chief, he was... I think I got him for $200 Canadian. Which, like, it's highway robbery. Like, it's ridiculous. But nowadays, oh my goodness, those prices on Chief are just... unconscionable. Yeah, and Pepper, you've got the right idea there. I've noticed that the more modern the set, the more smaller and sophisticated the pieces are. Yeah, like smaller and like specialized. Blue. Do we want blue on the exterior there? Is it gonna get covered up? It might just get covered up. I mean, blue and yellow looks fine too. We'll do blue. Blue for now. K2 Film says, a cool video or stream idea could be the rock raiderization of other mining sets. Like I get what you're saying. Yeah. Sorry. I gotta connect my thoughts to my mouth. Like, yes and no. I think part of the reason, and like I'm kind of just doing this like in jest. Like this isn't gonna look like a Rock Raider set when I'm done, right? Because I'm not using any turquoise, and it's got the wrong grays. And the main thing is the distribution of the colors is totally wrong. And that's the huge thing about Rock Raiders, is it's the color distribution. And so you can't just plug in Rock Raiders colors onto a pre-existing set in the same way that and expect it to look like a Rock Raider set, because there was something so specific about the distribution of those colors that made Rock Raiders look the way that it did. And it's one of the reasons why, like, I think Power Miners conversions, like color scheme conversions, don't really result in what you want to see from that. I think like it doesn't really work. So yeah, like making something look more sci-fi or more Rock Raiders-esque is a fun thing, but it will never look like Rock Raiders, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because Rock Raiders is one of the most challenging and interesting color schemes LEGO has ever put in a theme. That's my opinion, at least, but I think it's really quite true in a lot of respects. It's just so hard to get right. And so hard to get right that I would argue that some Rock Raider sets don't even get it right. Which is, I don't know, that's kind of almost like an oxymoron at some point, where it's like, like what do you mean? If Rock Raiders isn't getting it right, then... Yeah, but yeah, I think the tunnel transport color scheme distribution doesn't quite match the other vehicles, like as an example. Oh, Mirror Vox. Yeah, good call on that. Thoughts on the Back to the Future Time Machine set coming? Yeah, they're calling it the Back to the Future Time Machine. I forgot about that. Yeah, it looks way better than the 2013 abomination. Yeah, that 2013 original attempt was pathetic at the time, and it still looks horrible, in my opinion, at least. I remember very distinctly being in the Lego store, being a big Back to the Future fan, and looking at it and ultimately deciding, you know what, I don't want this. This looks so bad that even me, a Lego fan, a Back to the Future fan, will look at that and say, no, this ain't it. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, they had nowhere to go but up. Like, it would be really difficult to make something as awful as the first attempt was. Like, they would have to be intentionally trolling us to pull something off that horrible again. Yeah. Like the DeLorean is such a sleek and, like, I don't know, just excellent looking vehicle. And then, like, that first Lego version, it's got like they almost look like adventurers wheels, like tires on it, like jalopy tires on the car, like like the horrible studded surfaces and everything. Like it's totally mismatched the vibe. It looked more Time Cruisers than it looked Back to the Future, like DeLorean. Yeah, so I think that set, the new one, is a vast improvement. I could see myself getting it, actually, if I find it locally somewhere. Yeah, I guess I could be interested in that. OMG, it did look like Time Cruisers. Yeah. Yeah. These things are going up on top here. I like that. That looks cool. Nice. Yeah, things are coming together here. It's looking pretty good. Oh, the 2013 thing does do one thing better, the doors. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but at what cost? At what cost? Pop those ones on. Boop. And boop. Oh, cool smokestack build. I like these. Yeah, these ones are going in upside down. That's cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. Corvid was asking, opinion on Friends. Always loved the builds and the constant new molds. The larger figs lend to greater builds, in my opinion. Oh, ooh, wow, there's a hot take. Very nice. And the old elves theme was great. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few Friends sets, and I've been, a fan of them. Yeah. Mini dolls aren't really my thing. I'm glad they exist. I totally get it. I'm just not the target demographic, so really not a lot of stuff I can do with that. But yeah, I think it's a cool theme. Mini dolls and the higher saturation of colors, I think, are the two kind of turn-offs for me. Sometimes I can look past that, but oftentimes I can't. And it just becomes like too much. I'd have to make too many modifications to a set for it to be worth it for me to own it. But yeah, from a distance, I can appreciate Friends. Okay, look at all these pieces. Oh no, now I'm left with all these lime pieces. What am I supposed to do with this? This is garbage. This is junk. Well, we'll put the lime pieces in there. I'll find a home for these. I guess I can put these yellow ones back. These are kind of scary. These are light gray grill pieces, but they're not like old light gray. They're light bluish gray. And if I mix these in with my regular tile pieces, I might accidentally use these because they look so similar. So I'm going to put them in my bin where I keep all my updated colors. I just have one bin. It's my garbage bin where I put all the light bluish gray, all the dark bluish gray, and all the reddish brown pieces just to keep them separated out of the collection so I know not to use them. So I'm just going to run and do that. I'll dump those into the bins here, hit the add button. Should probably use the bathroom at some point. About it. There we go. Still not sure about this roof. You know what? I should look. I'm gonna look. See what's going on. Oh. Oops. Sorry. I just bumped the microphone there. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I just had a thought. I just had a real humdinger of a thought. So this is my trash bin. So it's got like elements and things that are in the new colors, and I just throw them all in here because in the off chance that I need something, sometimes it's in here, sometimes it's not. But yeah, these are updated colors. I was just gonna go through here, see if I have that roof piece in dark bluish gray. I'm not seeing it, so I'll have to go to my local used Lego store and try to get one in yellow. I think that's probably my best bet. But I just realized as I saw this piece of the old Slave 1, this is from that big lot that I bought during the summer. Maybe that piece is in that lot. It's a bit of a stretch, but it might exist. Now I have that bin nearby, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about getting into it here. I guess I could try. Nothing is outwardly immediately obvious. Yeah. It would probably be sticking up. Pretty easily if it was in there. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. Oh well. Okay, sorry, that was kind of a long tangent thingy there. Yeah. Oh, Bionicle Punk. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, we're good. We're all good. K2 Films was saying, what's your opinion on Lego doing all sorts of random licenses like Nike for some reason and Minerals where else everything else is doing? I mean, I think you know my opinion on Lego licensed stuff. Like, it's not for me. So yeah, I don't really pay attention to it. That this is the transition of Lego becoming a lifestyle brand and not a toy brand anymore. You know, yeah, just kind of that slow decay. Adrian was saying, least favorite Lego food elements? I really don't like the carrot and the corn elements they introduced a few years ago that never used again. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I have any particular ones that are my least favorite. I don't know if I have any that are like, yeah, I like that one. Oh, pizzas. I like Lego pizzas, yeah. Lego pizzas are great. Got one more bag to go here. Paleozoic Bricks, thoughts of Lego Pokemon? You know my thoughts on Lego Pokemon. You don't need to ask me. Yeah, Pokemon is huge, like, as a brand. You know, it's a huge media property. And it's one of the ones that I just legitimately do not understand the appeal of it. I didn't get it as a kid. I don't get it now. I don't get it at all. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills or something. Yeah. But like I said earlier, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm not saying people shouldn't be enjoying it. Obviously, I'm the one who's wrong here. So, like, I'm not trying to insinuate otherwise. Mr. Momobot saying, so you were a Digimon kid then. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was not. I was I was watching Star Trek when all my friends were watching Pokemon. I was that kind of kid. There were a lot of cultural zeitgeist things that I think I just kind of missed. This is a cool construction for this piece here. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I started with TOS. Yeah, no, I started with the original series, and then I worked my way up from there. I think after TOS, I got into TNG, because that was what was playing on TV at the time. Sci-Fi Channel and Spike TV. I'm not sure if anyone here remembers Spike TV, but yeah, they used to play Star Trek all the time, which is awesome, so I was watching that. And then after that, after TNG, I think I got into Voyager next. Because like Deep Space Nine would come on, but Deep Space Nine was always so boring. I was like, oh my goodness, ugh. Yeah, I don't want to watch Deep Space Nine. So I'd usually turn it off and then like tune back in when Voyager came back on. So I could watch Voyager. Of course, then I became an adult and like learned that, oh, actually Deep Space Nine is the best one. Like by like a considerable margin. So yeah, I was just wrong as a kid. The writing on Deep Space Nine and the acting is just unmatched in Star Trek. Yeah, Deep Space Nine is definitely a show that has benefited from the age of streaming, whereas Voyager and TNG have not. They've gotten worse with time, whereas Deep Space Nine has gotten better with time. Because of the structure of the show, Deep Space Nine is continuous stories kind of interwoven between episodes, and TNG, and especially Voyager, are just hard reset every single episode. Yeah, back to status quo every episode. So that was great for syndication, right? When I was watching on TV as a kid, that's why those shows were so much more appealing. But now in the age of streaming, Deep Space Nine has the clear edge, I think, in the new medium. Masaka is waking. And the hearts come in, yeah. Yeah, that was great. Season 7 of TNG is just awful. It's yeah, that show did not go out on a high note. Sorry. The last episode is really great, and there are some good episodes in season 7, but most of it is just the worst. And the reason why is because they pulled all the talented people from the show to start working on the movie during the final season. So all the best writers and directors or whatever were all pulled to go work on Generations, and so they kind of left the B team in charge. And they just ran out of gas. There was just no more good ideas. Like I think Robert Wolf talks about it, where they do the episode about Geordi's mom, and it was in that moment that he's like kind of looking around the table at the other writers, and they're like, "Is this really the best that we can do? Like, is this the best that we've got now?" Like, like they know the show is bad at that point. Yeah. You know, the one show that's received a resurgence in popularity in recent years is Enterprise, and that's one that I I don't think deserves the newfound love. Like, I think the show is still mostly pretty bad. It's not the same sort of renaissance that Deep Space Nine got. Like, it doesn't deserve the same sort of renaissance, I would say. There's been some revisionism as well too, on the account of the writers, like Brannon Braga and Rick Berman for Enterprise. They've both kind of respun the story, whereas like if you go back and listen to interviews from Brannon Braga from like 10 or 15 years ago, he'll talk about how he felt basically like abandoned on Enterprise. Like he was kind of the last writer that was kind of there from the TNG days, other than Rick Berman, I suppose, who was kind of the head of the show. And he was just kind of like going through the motions, and he admitted as much. He was like, yeah, I was pretty much done with writing Star Trek stories. But nowadays, like I just heard him and Rick Berman on the Decon Chamber podcast, which is a really good podcast. But they talked about it like, no, we loved every moment of working on Enterprise. And it was kind of like the way that they were presenting it. I was like, that's not what you said earlier. That doesn't match. That doesn't match what you were talking about earlier. So, yeah. Faith of the heart. Yeah. Oh, Bionicle Punk was asking about the animated Star Trek shows. I really haven't watched much of the original animated series. I've seen a couple episodes, a couple of the good ones that folks talk about, but that's about it. It's just too Saturday morning cartoony for me. It's not really something that I find all that interesting to watch. What's the other one? Lower Decks. I was really enjoying that one. I heard it got canned recently, unfortunately. I haven't caught up with season 2 on it yet, but that one had a lot of good Star Trek stuff in it. That one had Faith of the Heart for sure. Definitely felt like its heart was in the right place. And then they did a kids show version. I can't remember what that show was called. I watched an episode or two, but like I'm not into kids shows. Like, I don't know. So some grown-ups watch kids shows, and like no judgment for me. But I think the problem is I didn't really watch kids shows when I was a kid, so they just come off as like extremely juvenile to me now. Yeah, so I think that's all the animated shows. Or there's a new one now. They're making, gosh, there's so many Star Trek shows. Star Trek Academy, I think. Is it animated? I can't remember. But, yeah, that sounds like something I won't watch. That sounds exactly like something I wouldn't watch. Oh, Prodigy. Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that one got canceled too. They were just canning a lot of shows. Oops, put that one on the wrong way. It goes in this way. Good. Oh, that makes more sense because that's for the elastic. Okay, and then, yeah, the rubber band's probably in here. Oh, Beckett Nexus saying, at our Slugger, what are some of your favorite movies, and what era of films is your favorite? You think 60s, 70s? Mine is probably 70s or 90s. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite era of films or not, because I mean, there's lots of good and bad from lots of different eras. I like a lot of 90s films. I like a lot of 70s films and 80s films. There's even some 60s films that I kind of enjoy as well too. Early 2000s, mid 2000s. Yeah, it's like I guess maybe I'm not in it enough to really particularize over a certain era or not. Some of my favorite films, though, that's pretty easy. There's a lot of science fiction that I obviously enjoy. Big fan of the original Planet of the Apes movies. I haven't seen the new ones. Don't know if they really appeal to me. But I really like the original Planet of the Apes. I just watched the sequel not too long ago, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and I was kind of impressed with it. I hadn't watched it in many years, and I kind of came back to it and I was like, wow, this movie's a lot better than I remembered it being. So, so that was pretty cool. I really like the Coen brothers films. I'm a big fan of them as filmmakers. Hail Caesar, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, like those sorts of movies. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, that one's pretty good too. Big Lebowski, right? No Country for Old Men, kind of a odd pick for them, but definitely a really cool movie. I saw the new Naked Gun movie. I really enjoyed that. I'm a big fan of the original Naked Gun movies, and I think they pulled it off. I didn't expect them to do it, but yeah, I think they nailed it. So if folks are looking for a good laugh, I think there's lots of good laughs to be had in the new Naked Gun movie. Probably the newest movie that I enjoyed the most, like the most recent movie that I would say I loved, was Conclave. I've seen it now 3 or 4 times, and yeah, it's just phenomenal. It's every single shot is just a painting in and of itself. It's so well shot and so well written. It's just, the plot thickens the movie is essentially what it is. Like every scene just advances the plot in such a compelling way. Yeah, so big fan of Conclave. Mr. Funnyverse. What was it like watching 2001: A Space Odyssey when it first came out in 1968? Ha 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 ha. So funny. What's my favorite Lego movie? That's an interesting question. Probably just the first one. Or the Lego movie, I suppose. I like the Lego movie too. And I saw the Batman Lego movie as well too. I like that one as well. That one was pretty funny. I've seen some of the Bionicle movies. I haven't seen any of the other, like Ninjago or this or that, as you can imagine. But yeah. Ooh, that's a cool one. Deep Hover was saying, make a ranking of the 2002 Toa Nuva. Oof. Well, okay, let me see. Who do I have here? Who do I have? I think they're in this drawer. These Toa Nuva. I don't think this is all of them. It's some of them. Doesn't feel like all of them. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. We'll get back to this in just a sec here, folks. Let's see what we got in the creator bucket. Well, obviously Pohatu's the coolest, right? So we got him, but he's Toamata. He's not a Nuva. Galley's missing her arms. They fell off. There's Kopaka. Well, this might be all of them. It's a lot of them. Let's see. There's some Turaga. Golly, she's missing a foot. Oh, I wonder where her foot went. She's missing a shoulder pad too. At least she's got her fins, or these little propellers. These are actually tough to find in this silver. I think they might be set exclusive, but yeah. Galley, she's not great in her Nuva form. Kopaka's pretty neat. Here's Kopaka. He's missing his shield. I actually just had that shield recently. Let me find it. It's in a different bin. Yeah, there it is. The problem with Kopaka Nuva is that his shield is way lamer than it was the first time around. Alright, this shield's way less cool than his first shield. Look at this. Here's his first shield. Oops. Now look at that. That's way cooler. It's got this like satellite dish shield. Yeah. So Kopaka got a downgrade. Golly got a downgrade. Onua looks cool. Doesn't have the claws anymore though. It's kind of unfortunate. It's got the short Borak arms though. That's kind of neat. Yeah. So he's pretty good. I think Tahu has a good Nuva form. Yeah, he might be one of the better ones. Yeah. A Toa Nuva ranking is a lot harder than a Toa Mata one, I think. Oh yeah, Leiwa's here. He's kind of lousy. I don't know, he's okay, I guess. Does Takanuva count as well, too? Takanuva might be the coolest one. It's got the best mask design, for sure, of the Nuvas. And Pohatu. Oh yeah, Pohatu Nuva's awesome. I think Pohatu wins again. like he's awesome. Yeah, because his claws come off and you can use the pegs on his shoulders to make a ball to kick. Like, he's got a built-in, like, kickable thing. All right, so Pohatu's number 1. Do I have them all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Takanuva 7. Okay. So how do we rank them? Okay, if Pohatu's 1, then Takanuva might be 2. Onua's probably 3. Tahu's 4. Kopaka's 5. I think Golly's 6 and Leiwa's 7. Sorry, Leiwa. Like, there's nothing bad with him. He's just not nearly as cool or interesting as the others or as his previous self. Most of their Mata forms are better, though, I would say. Like, I'm definitely a Toa Nuva defender when it comes to comparing them to the Metru Nui, Toa Metru or whatever, but not when it comes to comparing them to the Mata. I think the Mata are better versions. Anyways, interesting question. Hopefully that in-depth discussion was warranted there. I don't know. Yeah. I guess Slugger likes his old brown like no other slug. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, I just think Pohatu's the coolest one. Pohatu's the one that most resembles, like, the clearly superior product, the Throwbots, right? Like, with all their weird gear functions. And yeah, Pohatu's just kind of the one that leans into the Technic-isms a little bit more than the others. So yeah, we got some pretty cool Throwbots. Blaster's cooler than any of them. Yeah, look at that. We come in pods with belt loop clips. Collecting discs with 7 pips. We are the Throwbots. We are the Throwbots. Oh yeah, I'm live streaming right now. Whoops. Okay, let's put that away. Hey folks, do we still have people here? Yeah, we do. Oh my goodness, there's like 100 people here. Okay. Well, let's continue to entertain, I suppose. It got dark again, didn't it? Like, I feel like weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, no fixing it now. Anyways, I just need to replace the roof piece, and then I think I've got it. Like, I think this is cool. Maybe I should see what I've got in the yellow bin. Maybe there's something that's equivalent, similar. Yeah, like this. Does this reach as far? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh really? Oh, weird. Okay. So it needs to be that plus a 2x6 plate. Something like this. Yeah, that'll work for now. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, we built the volcano crawler, kind of. The camera's bugging me. It's so much darker than it was before. I'm gonna try to mess with it. Okay, so what do we need to adjust? The exposure, probably. Ah! All right, let's, is that better? Don't want to go there. That's, well, no, but then it's blown out. Yeah, those are my options. Like, it kind of has to be that, but then can I bring the gain up, I suppose, a bit. Not that much. Like a little bit. How about that? That looks pretty good. Can we go with that? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Yeah. We are the Throwbots, yeah. So anyways, this thing's looking pretty slick here. I like it a lot better with the matching colors on the front and back. So I replaced all the lime with yellow. I just think that looks better. I added some extra caution stripe thing here. I changed out the grill pieces for chrome, which I think is a cool upgrade there as well. And then it's got this drill thing on the back. So this thing comes around and you can position it down and dig away at things. Like it's kind of like a jackhammer sort of thing. And the idea of the set is that you put the boulder in the center here, and you put the thing in the middle, and you break it apart, like so. I know you can't see that from the angle that you are viewing it from, but there's like a hole in the top of it, and once you press this in, it breaks it open, breaks it apart. It's a pretty neat little play feature. And and then it settles, so the crystal's on top. That's a really cool little gimmick, huh? Yeah, this set's rad. This is cool. Yeah, so get that out, and then and it settles. That's so cool because of the weight distribution there. Really neat. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into it. Boom. Get that thing out, and then that one stays in there. Yeah, this is cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of actually like the roof that I came up with better than what was already there. The original thing had, but it's got this cutaway. I bet you they need the cutaway so that their heads can fit. I bet you that's what's going on here. Let's try getting a guy in there, seeing what we can do. Oh, it's gonna be close. I might be okay. Heck yeah, I'm okay. Sweet. Okay. I like the storage clips on the back for holding the tools there. But yeah, that person's fitting in there just fine. Yeah, they got room to spare. Sweet. Cool. I might just leave the roof like this then. I kind of like the more blocky look of it. Or maybe I'll come up with something just a little bit different rather than the curved smoothiness of this. This piece actually doesn't match really anything else that's going on this set. Whereas this kind of does. So yeah. My cat Stella says, what are they using for the silver tip on the jackhammer? It's one of these harpoon pieces from like Aquazone. Although this is just molded in a silver plastic, and it's just kind of stuck in there. They just kind of press it in all the way. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see an old mold. Although this is an updated one. It doesn't have the grooves in the side of it like the old one did. But yeah, that's kind of what they're doing. Maybe the arms flat tile could be swapped for studded plates. Oh, like these here. Yeah, maybe. It kind of needs to be flat though, because this element rests on it. I know you can't really see what I'm talking about. Maybe I should. Let's go back to the camera controls. Let's actually zoom this in here. There we go. Yeah, there's like this sort of thing going on. These pieces here on the side, and they have to rest on that, and that wouldn't work if there were studs there. So yeah, I think you do have to kind of keep that flat all the way through. But yeah, pretty simple roof construction thing there. I don't know, I think it looks good. I think it works. Looks fine from most angles here. Yeah, but yeah, it definitely looks a lot more cohesive when it's all yellow. That's cool. I dig it. There's no friction in this thing here, so that just is free spinning, which I didn't expect. I thought it might have ratchets or something, but it doesn't. It does not. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise pretty cool. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Oh yeah, and here's that boulder thing. It's kind of like a hole in the top of it. And when you pull up to the side, stick it in, break it apart, and you get the crystal that's inside of it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, how long have we been streaming here? 2 hours. Well, we can keep going, I think. My voice isn't doing super hot. Like I mentioned earlier, I played a rock show yesterday, and I was doing a lot of singing, so my voice is not amazing. But if you folks are okay with a little bit more vocal fry than normal, I'm sure I can make it work. But we should build something else here. I should build something else. Oh, Magdalene was asking, what's your opinion on the Lego movie sets? Yeah, I thought they were really cool. I don't have a lot of them, but I thought the sets, especially for the first Lego movie, were really neat looking. Yeah. What to do? Well, okay, first things first here. I do need to use the facilities. Whoops. Oh, we lost a piece. That's okay. I should clear this stuff out of the way as well, too. What are we going to build, though? I mean, there's so many things to build. I've got something here that I wouldn't mind tackling. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh, but I don't have instructions for it. That's kind of a big problem. And not having instructions is annoying. I guess I could bring them up on my iPad. Got this too. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, sorry, folks. I'm being very indecisive here, and I left you hanging. Just like, oh, are we gonna do anything, Slugger? What's happening here? Well, we should do something since we're all quarret. You know, we're all here. Okay, so here are my thoughts. I guess we could grab the different sets. Regardless of what we choose, though, I have to look up instructions for them, which is annoying, because I don't have my iPad handy. I'll have to go upstairs and grab it. Well, okay, so first off, yeah, build the Blacktron Renegade. No, I don't think so. It's like, I'm looking for something kind of smallish to just kind of coast through the rest of the stream here. These two sets, I do have the parts for, somewhat nearby. I think I'd have to do a little bit of searching. I just don't know if I have the energy, like, to get through these two while still streaming, because they are bigger. Like, they're about 500 pieces each. So that's an option. I just don't know if I could make it as entertaining as these sets kind of deserve. Yeah, actually, this one's really thick. That's actually a pretty thick manual. This one's much thinner. So, yeah, I kind of don't want to do either of those. I've got... Well, I'd have to look this up. I've had this one sitting here for a long time. I bought this from Nick on Planet Ripple. This is, I think, Nisha's Fire Ring is the name of the set. But it's just the firing part, because it came with all that extra, like, junk in that set. It was just conflict in a box, like final boss sort of levels. So we could build this. But again, this looks like 500 pieces. This kind of looks like a big set. Maybe I should be shooting for something smaller here. I've got a Sealed Dreams set sitting right over here. I've actually got a couple of them. But the thing is, I think this is 500 pieces as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is 500 pieces. I think 500 is just a little too much for me right now. So I'm showing you all these things that I don't actually think I want to build any of these right now. I'm showing you all these different options of things we will not be building. That Formula One car is only 260. That could work. I do have some plastic planes contenders that would be interesting too. Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Although I haven't taken pictures of the boxes yet, I kind of need to do that. That's got 200 pieces in it too. Alright. Okay, is anyone still sticking around? I know I've dropped off my entertainment value. Oh, wow, okay, still like 100 people here. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep going. I think this is the one I want to do. Whoops, my cable has come loose again. I need to find a better way to secure that. This is Nexonites. Which might be a neat contrast, because we just built something from 2016. I think Nexonites is like 2018 or something like that. Yeah, I know this is kind of like out of left field here. Obo Shoes Games is here. Oh, thanks. Hi, hello. Obo Shoes is such a big player. They have a little check mark next to their name. At least on my screen here. Thanks for stopping by. Obo Shoes Bricks is a really great Lego channel that folks should check out too. And Obo was kind enough to make a fantastic video about the Technic hockey sets so that I don't have to do it, and I'm so thankful. Thank you for doing that, because I really didn't want to have to be the one to do it. Somebody had to, and I'm glad it was you, because it wasn't me. Yeah, Nexonites, okay. See ya, stud frames. See ya. Yeah, let's build some Nexonites. There's a problem, and the problem is that I don't have the instructions for it. So I have to go grab my iPad and bring them up digitally. So I will have to do that. The secondary problem is that I need to use the bathroom, so I'll have to pause for a second to go do that. Looks like all the elements are here. That's a lot of blue. Weird. Dark blue. Okay. And the parts are like semi-organized here. Yeah, this is like the crossbow set. What does this say? 70320, I believe. So, yeah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to bring up the "We'll be right back" slide, which is I forgot about this one actually. I'm gonna bring this one up here. I'm gonna use the bathroom, grab my iPad, and resume in about 2 minutes. So if you want to grab some snacks or something, dig into your Halloween candy, whatever you need to do, I shall return momentarily. Alrighty, I have returned. All the slug eyes. Yeah. How do I get rid of this now? Okay. There we go. Cool. We're back at it. Thanks for your patience there, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Let's see here. What was the set number on this? 70320. Oh, I need to change it on the stream here too. 70320. 70320. There we go. We are building 70320. Yeah, which is not Rock Raiders related, but you know. 70320. Instructions. What do they call this? The Arrow Striker? Aaron Fox's Arrow Striker V2. That's kind of a dumb name. I'm not gonna lie. And what a kind of like uncreative name for what is like visually a very creative looking set. This is like the crossbow, like it's a spaceship looking thing that is a crossbow. There really needed to be a better name that dove into the crossbow aspect of it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just having a bite to eat there. There's gotta be like a better name for it. The crossbow cruiser. I don't know. like Arrow Striker. That could be anything. Like crossbows don't shoot arrows; they shoot bolts. You know, like so like even the pun doesn't work. if they were going for a pun there, I honestly don't think they were. But yeah. Yes, this is Nexo Knights. Yes, Matt. I wonder if Slugger wears a watch in his daily life. I don't actually. I used to. And I think if I like had a watch right now that like fit comfortably or whatever, I would wear it. I'm kind of impartial towards watches. Let's put it that way. I can wear a watch if I have one handy or whatever, and I can live without a watch if I don't have one handy. I am ambivalent. I think I'm just gonna dump these out. It seems like it's gonna be easier than digging through the bags individually. Yeah. Oh, Obo, yeah. Have you had a chance to try Borderlands 4 yet? No. You know what? I got over the FOMO. is what happened there. Like, just as the game was releasing, I was like, oh man, I want in on this. Like, I really want to play it. But I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I can't play it yet. So it wasn't just like, oh, I need to go out and buy the game. It was, I need to buy a new system to play the game. So, and for a while there, it was looking like, yeah, I guess I'm just going to bite the bullet and buy a new system to play Borderlands 4. But then I ended up playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands game, because I actually hadn't played that one yet, so I bought that for cheap. I started playing that, and I was like, wow, this game's awesome. Why have I not played this one yet? Yeah, I ended up really enjoying my time with that, and I got over the FOMO, so now I'm good. I will play the game in a few years, I assume, when it gets its Game of the Year release or whatever with all the DLC, and that'll be my first experience with it, I think. But yeah, that Tiny Tina's game was really, really good. I'm not quite done playing it, I suppose, but I think in terms of the Borderlands franchise, it ranks number 2 for me, which I know is kind of sacrilege to some people out there because I don't think it was as popular. But I'm not super big on Borderlands 2, as you know. But yeah, like Borderlands 2's all right, and it was really cool when it first came out, but I think it really suffers from repeat playthroughs, and you start to get to so you start to really appreciate like how too long that story is, how long it is, and most of the enemies and locations are just kind of like downgrades from Borderlands 1, I think, in terms of like the fun factor. Like I can boot up Borderlands 1 right now and go have fun. I don't think I can do the same with Borderlands 2. I think I have completely exhausted the fun that I can get out of that game. So yeah, no, I haven't played the 4th one yet, but it looks cool. It looks neat. Although I will admit I haven't watched your videos on it yet either, because I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So I don't know what your thoughts are on Borderlands 4 yet either. Mr. Momobot says, play on PC. Well, I don't have a PC. I've got a Linux, so... and I use it for work, not for play. I don't want to gum it up with all these other applications that you need to play video games and all the storage space and whatnot. So, yep. Beckett Nexus. Have you played the original Deus Ex game? I sure have, and I've actually got a very interesting, well, I think it's interesting. You can be the judge. An interesting history with that game and that franchise, because when I was first introduced to the series of Deus Ex, and like this might surprise people because I know I'm a little bit older than some folks here, but my first game was the what was it, Human Revolution? Yeah, like on the PlayStation 3. That was my first experience with Deus Ex. So I played that one and I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh yeah, that was awesome. And then I learned that it was like a remake of a much older game. I was like, oh, cool. Well, I should go check out the original then and go play that. And so I did. And then I learned that Human Revolution is just like a woefully inferior remake of like a much, much better game. So yeah, like the original Deus Ex is so much better. Like there really are different experiences, but like, yeah, the remakes just kind of like ape off of the success of the original. The original game is just phenomenal. It's so good. Yeah, so I became a really big fan of the original game, but only after I had played the remake, and or like maybe soft reboot, let's say. It's not really a remake, but like so many plot points were copied verbatim. Certain character archetypes were copied verbatim. It's a soft reboot, where it kind of treats the original as canon, but also just recreates it. Kind of like The Force Awakens. It'd be like comparing like Star Wars The Force Awakens to Star Wars A New Hope, you know? Like, for even if you enjoyed The Force Awakens, you know, you gotta give it to the original. It's like, yeah, well, they just did it all better in the original. And that's how I feel about Deus Ex. Thanks, Obo. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you're true, or you're correct, Paleozoic. Yeah, Steam is becoming more of a Linux platform, which I really enjoy. And we're going to see a big spike in Linux usership here, now that Windows 10 has ended support. Yeah, Linux is going to kind of be taken off a little bit there, which is exciting, like good and bad, I think. I think one of the advantages of Linux is that nobody really uses it. So you're kind of like in your own little ecosystem. But, I mean, anything to take down Microsoft, I'm on board. Sign me up, you know. And I won't be using a Microsoft computer ever again. So, yeah, they've lost me permanently. Spyrace Ops was asking what distro you're rolling with. I'm on Linux Mint, specifically cinnamon, I think is the flavor or whatever, and it's fantastic. Yeah, like I haven't felt this level of freedom with a home computer in probably 15 years. It's just the best. You really don't realize how much Windows has taken from you until you get rid of it. That's a pretty neat design for this thing here. I like it. I like it. Ooh, Arch, yeah. Yeah, like installing Linux was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, I am not technically savvy. There is nothing that I hate doing more on computers than troubleshooting. Like, every minute you spend troubleshooting is a minute you've wasted. Like that's a minute of productivity that you could have done literally anything else with. So I try to avoid any sort of troubleshooting stuff like it's the plague. And even I was willing to go through the effort to figure out how to install Linux on my machine because I was so sick of Windows. And ultimately it was worth it, but I suffered. I suffered greatly. Yeah, that's why you asked somebody else to install it. Yeah, I thought about that. One of my friends is more technically savvy than I am, but I was doing it for me and my partner, so she got to benefit from me doing it. Yeah, so I was just trying to be a good partner. What are these? Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha. I've got the instructions here. I've just got them off screen. So if folks are wondering how I know how to build this thing, or if I'm just putting pieces together, it's I do have the instructions in front of me. It just they're off camera, just sitting in my lap essentially. Hey, Frankenzana. I know modern Lego isn't your thing, but do you prefer Nexo Knights or Ninjago? Well, I have no experience with Ninjago, and I have a few Nexo Knight sets, so by virtue of that, I would choose Nexo Knights. I think Nexo Knights is a little bit more interesting to me, given the sci-fi kind of look. Sci-fi meets castles, kind of a cool thing. I wasn't really into ninjas as a kid, and I'm not really into ninjas anymore. Ninjas ruined Mass Effect 3, so, you know, maybe I'm a little resentful about that. It wasn't just the ninja, but there's a lot wrong with Mass Effect 3. Kai Lang, yeah. Yeah, Kai Lang and his stupid ninja powers. Yeah. There's a ninja in Mass Effect 3? Mr. What? Oh yeah, what? Is that something that people are asking because they haven't played Mass Effect 3? Or do you not remember Kai Lang? Because, like, he's a pretty big part of Mass Effect 3. And every time he shows up, it's just BS. Yeah. We choose to forget Kai Lang, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I replayed all the Mass Effect games twice recently. I mean, not really recently, maybe within the last 6 months or whatever. I did 2 separate playthroughs of all the Mass Effect games and all the DLC and whatnot. And yeah, it was interesting going back. Like, it was the first time I had played them in about 15 years, kind of like since they came out. And yeah, it was interesting going back because I don't think my opinions really changed all that much, to be honest. Like, I didn't go back and like find a newfound love for Mass Effect 3 or anything. I still think it kind of sucks compared to the other two. So yeah, and I'm one of those weirdos that prefers the original ending before they did the extended cut DLC. Yeah, I think the extended cut just doubles down on a bad ending. Whereas the original is like so like fever dream that it kind of has like a certain vibe to it that it, you know, it has going for it. I think it just kind of, it works better when it's less explained. Ooh, Oboshu's agreeing. Original ending is way better. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it is kind of a contrarian opinion to have, but I don't know. I feel that way. I didn't enjoy the extended cut DLC. Still don't. I like the leave it open to interpretation, because I mean the indoctrination theory was always a big talking point as well too, and there's just like a lot of compelling stuff in the indoctrination theory that I think is more compelling than what they went with, even though not all of it adds up. I think what they decided to go with as the ending just isn't as interesting as the indoctrination theory was. Beckett was saying they're trying to make a Mass Effect 5. Would you want Shepard to return or not? I feel like they should move on from Shepard. Well, you know what? I think the big problem I have with it is the very first word that you put in your question there. Like, they, right? Like, it's not BioWare. It's not the BioWare we knew, right? All the talented people that worked on those first games are gone, like long gone. So, you know, it's a very nebulous they are making a new game. So somebody's making a new game. It doesn't have anyone that made the originals great. So, do we care? Should we care? I don't know. Should Shepard be in it? I don't know, probably not. I think you're probably right about that. But they also kind of exhausted the Mass Effect universe. Yeah. So like I'm not going to like run out and get it, or I'm not excited. Is what I'm saying. Like, it's like, so somebody is making a new Mass Effect game is kind of what it is. It's like, okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. Absolutely, Obo. Absolutely. Yeah, that part is just awful. And it kind of gets rid of like the only stakes that like were in that final push down the hill. It's like, oh, we just have like a little get out of jail free card right here. Bionicle Punk, I've never heard of Exodus. I guess I'll have to look into that. Hey, Rico. Good evening, Slugster. Good evening. Oh, see you, Frankenzana. Sorry, I missed that earlier. Sorry, folks. I was just having another bite to eat here. Keep the fuel going. Keep the energy going. Matt's asking, I cannot comprehend what this final build is going to look like. What is this? Yeah, fair. It is looking very like, what on earth is this that we're building? Well, I think what we are building is what I would imagine was the complete, like, genesis of the Nexonites theme. I would be shocked to learn that this wasn't the first set that the designers dreamt up. Like, it kind of has to be. Like, it just has to be this set. It's a crossbow, but it's like a spaceship. Like, how do you not do this idea first? And like, they came up with this, and they're like, okay, now how do we build a theme out of this? Because this idea is so good. Like, or, well, maybe it's the Fortrex. I guess the Fortrex could be another one too, because that's the fortress that is on tank treads. That's also pretty good. That's also a really good idea. Paleozoic Bricks, this is a Wave 2 set? What, are you kidding me? Are you serious? This wasn't in the... What? You're blowing my mind right now. I cannot believe you. I refuse to accept that. There's no way. What? How did... What? They made Nexonites before they had this idea? That's foolish. Why would they do that? If it has dark blue, it's Wave 2. What? What were they thinking? Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. Wow, okay. That's crazy. Oh, does this thing not have the sticker? Maybe it's the other one that has the sticker. That is crazy. Ah, okay, so it was the Fortrex. Okay. That's fair. Okay, that would be my number 2 pick in terms of the importance. So I guess, yeah, okay, a fortress on tank treads. Still a pretty good idea. Not as good as this idea, though. I gotta say, not as good as this one. Ah! Peeb5006. Thank you for $5. Love all that you do talking old Lego. Is there anything Lego can do to course correct? If they can't, I'm happy to enjoy what they were and be happy. Yeah. Well, thank you, first of all. Thank you. I don't know. I kind of hesitate to say like what they're doing is wrong or whatever. I think I get your meaning, but obviously what they're doing is working, you know. Like they are on the path to success, and what I harp on about in my videos is just one slug on the internet stating his opinion. And it really doesn't matter. Like, my opinion doesn't matter for Lego's success. So, yeah, like, I think what they're doing is exactly right. You know, it's the correct thing that they're that they're prioritizing. They've figured out that licenses sell better than original IPs. And, yeah. Not really much more to say about that. They've correctly identified how to make more money. However, if I want to see things that I would prefer to see, like out of Lego, then they need to kind of stop with the licensed themes. That would be like the course correction for me. That's what I want to see from Lego. But who knows? I don't know if I'll get that or not. Yeah, probably not. I'm kind of the opinion that you said there too. I'm happy to enjoy what they once were, you know. Yeah. Good question. Thank you. Wave 2 year 1. Crazy. Sky the Panda saying, what's wrong with modern Lego though? Well, nothing. You know, strictly speaking, nothing. It's just preferences, you know? I've talked about it a lot on my channel, about the building styles and how they've changed, the color palettes, this and that, licensed sets kind of taking over when original themes used to be the bread and butter, those sorts of things. And like, there's nothing inherently wrong with any of that. It's just not what I come to Lego to enjoy. So, yeah. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Vap KT. Sorry, I tried. Was asking at RR Slugger, odd question, but what's your opinion on light up bricks? I recently got my hands on one for the first time, and I think they're very neat. Yeah, I agree. I like light up bricks too. And I got to use one. Or I used a pair of them actually in a really interesting way in my Plastic Planes video on, I think it was the Spy Runner. Yeah, I think it was the Spy Runner. Where there's a shot of it going down the runway, and I turned off the lamps and just had light bricks. I attached light bricks to the set to light it up as the headlights under the wings, and it was kind of going down the runway. It worked really well. I was really happy with that shot. And sounded like folks in the comment section were pretty stoked about that too. Oh, sorry, it's pronounced Nova Packet. Sorry. Yeah. I thought you might be more familiar with Super Laser Nova. Paleozoic Bricks was saying, I keep seeing discussion online about how in the next 10 years LEGO could go bankrupt due to not bringing in a new audience and relying too much on older fans buying $400 sets. Yeah, I get the fear there. I think bankrupt is a pretty, I don't know, that's pretty doomer sort of discussion, like when people like talk about Star Wars these days, saying, oh, Disney's gonna go bankrupt because of Star Wars and yada yada. It's like, no. No. That's not gonna happen. But potentially losing the #1 spot, yeah, I could see that happening. I think that'd be a good thing. Being in the underdog position breeds creativity, and that's something that I would like to see LEGO return to. LEGO is really on top though. Like, it'd be really tough to dismantle LEGO. Like they're the verb, right? And I'm not saying that's not impossible. Look what happened to Skype, you know. But like, LEGO is the verb. I remember seeing a video of someone talking about the LEGO brand in a way where they talk about part of the strength of the brand is that it's not just the brand name, it's also the name of the type of toy. Like, it's a Lego toy. Like your average person understands what you mean when you say a Lego set. And that's why, like, when you see like listings online of like Mega Bloks things, people will often just say like a Lego, like they'll just call it Lego in the listing. Even though it's not brand name Lego, it is built with Legos, that sort of thing. So it'd be really tough to lose in that sort of position. Not impossible though. Yeah, I agree with that, Paleozoic. I mean, if a second 90s happened, that would be incredible. I'd be ecstatic. I don't have that kind of optimism, though. I suppose in terms of Lego, like, I don't think the course correction is to abandon licensed IPs and start making original themes again. I think the course correction is just to stop making such big, like, $400 sets and just make smaller licensed IP sets. Like, I think that's the smarter course correction for them to take. Okay, let's go here and here. Oh, yeah. Still Jeff was asking any thoughts on the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, we were talking about that at the start of the stream. It's a sad day for Canada and therefore the world. Yes. It was a heartbreaking defeat. There was a certain vibe around the country yesterday, so yeah, we're all feeling it up here. But I went out to lunch earlier, and they already had the hockey game on, so nature's healing. Life moves on. Yeah. This is an interesting trigger mechanism. Cool. All right. Hockey is better anyways. I mean, very different, like apples to oranges sort of comparisons. But I definitely prefer start-stop sports. Like football is my favorite. At least CFL stuff. I don't really watch NFL. But yeah, actually right now I'm wearing a Stampeders hoodie. A Stamps hoodie. That's funny. But yeah, I love the tactical nature of games like that. So I'm a big fan of baseball as well, and I like watching the Jays. Yeah, I like, kind of the setup, the payoff, and then the pause in between. Hockey is a great, like, real-time sport, I suppose. I don't know how to describe it, almost using video game terms or terms to describe it, but yeah, I think hockey is one of the best kind of just play-through sort of sports, because it's high scoring, but like not to a degree where like each score doesn't individually matter, but it's not low scoring to a degree where like one goal determines the game. Yeah, so it kind of rides that middle line, which I find really compelling. But yeah, like if you had to force me to choose, I would choose start-stop games. Like, I would rather watch high-level curling than high-level hockey, for example. Hockey has almost guaranteed fights. Yeah. Please, Mr. Linesman, let the players fight. Please, Mr. Linesman, let the players fight. The arrogant worms. Me like hockey. Me like hockey. Need some more water here. Man, my throat is not doing well today. Singing rock and roll, it does a number on you. And I still have rehearsal this evening. too. Thanks, Adrian. Okay. Just going to here. Hi, Chip. Hello. Yeah, I guess some like I'm hearing people chime in about hockey. I guess I'm so used to like hockey just being ubiquitous. Like I've seen hundreds of hockey games in my life. Right? But I realize that's probably not the experience of people who live outside of Canada. All right, hey Zuko, hi buddy. I was gonna push you away because you're sitting in the middle of all the pieces, but I guess you can hang out for a little bit. It's been a little while since we saw him, a couple hours maybe. Yeah. Give him some pets. Not too much ice hockey in Arizona, yeah. I suppose. Beckett Nexus was asking if LEGO were to make a new space theme right now, what's your dream vision for it? I get this question a lot, and my answer is pretty much always Explorians 2, or the spiritual successor to Explorians. Which, like, we kind of almost got with the 2024, 2025 city stuff. It just wasn't, like, science fiction enough. Like, it was too, like, science fact based. I kind of want more science fiction. So yeah, that but better. It's kind of where I'm at. Like, and unfortunately, I feel like a lot of the folks at LEGO probably felt like they were doing exactly what I asked for with that, or you know, if anyone cares what Slugger thinks, but this will make all the old LEGO space fans happy. Like, no, not really. And I don't think we'll get like another chance at bat, as it were. Like, I think LEGO Space is on ice for a few years again, and then we'll get another reboot of it later on down the road that'll be just the same. Oh, don't attack the chains there, buddy. We need those. I can see why you'd want to, though. They look pretty enticing. At our Slugger, have you ever considered setting up a theoretical cat camp for future streams? I feel like the possible investment could pay dividends. Yeah. Well, the thing about that is that my live streams barely function at the best of times. So I think adding another camera into the mix would be the recipe for disaster. Yep, Paleozoic bricks, absolutely agree. Yeah, those LEGO minifigures from 2024 were super over-engineered. Yeah. Hey, buddy. No, you can't chew on this. I actually don't know if I have any replacement trans neon orange chains. I know you're having fun, though. Beckett Nexus was asking, what would be an old set that you'd want to get the remake treatment? Like the Forceman Hideout type remake, not the Blacktron Renegade. Oh, so you mean like a good remake? Yeah. Well, if I could guarantee a good remake, I mean, there's a lot of things that I would vote for, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Renegade was a good choice of set. The Forestman Hideout was a good choice of set. Like, something that is, like, demanding high prices on the aftermarket, where, like, fans would actually benefit if there was a more easily affordable remake version of it somewhere out there. I don't know if I have anything in particular, though, that I'm like, specifically, I want this one remade. Well, I mean, the DeLorean was my choice for a long time there, but now it sounds like they're remaking that one. But that one wasn't because the original was like a tried and true classic. It's because the original was awful and they needed to try it again. Ooh, don't eat that, buddy. Okay, you gotta be careful. You're not long for this table here, my friend. Sorry, making you think on a weekend. Yeah, it's okay, sorry. Yeah, my brain isn't honestly on full power today. Yeah. But we're pulling through. If my throat was a little stronger, I think I'd be more with it, but yeah, it is just scraping by. Yeah, isn't this the third DeLorean set? Yeah, it is now. I certainly didn't consider the big Icons one as like a remake though. Like, it was just the DeLorean in a different scale. The new one though is a remake, I think. Does the cat ever eat Lego parts? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, Mr. Funnyverse, that's a good question. Asking about the Johnny Thunder stuff. No, I didn't end up picking up any of those. That to me just felt like too nostalgia pandering for me to go in on. Like, why is Johnny Thunder in those sets? Those sets have nothing to do with Johnny Thunder, right? Why is he like doing animal rescue stuff? I don't know. Like he's an archaeologist, isn't he? I don't know. Just didn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I didn't go in on those. I'm also not a fan of City becoming the dumping ground of what otherwise would be interesting new Lego themes. Hey, buddy. Okay. Well, I need to get underneath you now, because... No, don't eat that. Alright, spit it up. Okay, go on. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, he did do animal rescue stuff on Dino Island, yeah. Which is another reason why Dino Island was kind of more thematically distant from the other Adventurers waves. But like the Lost Island thing was still like a kind of tie-in, you know? Like I think that's like I can see the logic there. I can't really get that same vibe from saving, I don't know, like zebras and stuff. I don't know what's in these Lego sets. I didn't really look at them. Yeah, let's get this throat lozenge thing going. Yeah. yeah, I know what you mean, Paleozoic. But, you know, Orient Expedition kind of puts that speed bump there. If Orient Expedition didn't exist, I would agree with you that he's been more of a zoologist since Dino Island, but he was definitely much more interested in artifacts, archaeology, globe trotting, that sort of stuff in Orient Expedition. So I think it just ends up resulting in Dino Island being the more othered than the other themes in the series. And don't forget guns. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they took off his gun. He doesn't even have a gun on his belt anymore in the new sets. What are they doing? It's not an adventurer set without guns. Arctic Train. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that one. Too lazy. Yeah. Who is tougher, Johnny Thunder or Dash from Alpha Team? Well, I would say Johnny Thunder because he has to rough it, whereas Dash has like all that high-tech spy gadget stuff. Johnny Thunder has to get by on his wits and his gun. Although Dash doesn't carry a gun, does he? So, I don't know. Maybe a toss-up. Yeah. Okay, this thing's coming together. What am I doing? Oh, these little fins. Okay. Ah, Matt's starting to see the dream. Yeah, and then these go out onto each wing. Ooh, really? Oh, I suppose I have this facing the wrong way. Okay, okay. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so it's actually really determined by where you position the anchors. That'll determine the amount of slack that you have on the line. Okay, big stretch there. I want to have it just a little bit, with a little bit of slack, not too taut. Yeah. Okay, there's the trigger mechanism. Oh, this is so smart. What a good design. Wow, this thing's gonna be awesome. Okay, I understand how that's gonna work now. That's really smart. Okay, let's move that out of the way for now. Some dark blue pieces. What on earth am I building now? These like thrusters, okay. Mr. Momobot was saying, I never really did get into Nexonites. Kind of wish I had. This looks really cool. Yeah, which is kind of why I got this, honestly, is because like I didn't get into Nexonites either. Luckily, I think most of Nexonites is still pretty affordable. It's not quite old enough to be classic or sought after. Beckett was asking, you don't read comics, do you? No, I was never really into comics. Yeah, I had like a few growing up, but I don't know. Wasn't really my thing. Now these thruster elements that I'm building right now that use like the castle wall segments. This is just some of the coolest design ever. Yeah. Oh, this is so tight. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah. That's wicked. Peeb 500 or 5006 was asking, I see a lot of Star Trek in your videos. Thoughts on upcoming LEGO Enterprise? Who is the best captain? Well, if you want my full thoughts on the LEGO Enterprise, you should check out my Slugging Around video. That's on my second channel, Slugging Around, where I talk about LEGO Star Trek. And it's about an hour long, actually. I think it's a pretty long video. But yeah. Obviously, like, I mean, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. But Lego, like, the short answer is I'm not excited for Lego versions of what I think are some of, like, the most beautiful ship designs that Industrial Light and Magic ever cooked up. Because the blocky aesthetic of Lego just does not match. Like, it's so much better suited for Star Wars ships that are, like, greebled and everything. So I predicted that the new Enterprise was going to look blocky and bad, and you know, I saw some leaked images of it, and yeah, it looks blocky and bad. So I wasn't surprised, you know. Yeah. And who's the best captain is a good question. That was the second part of that question. It depends on if the movies are canon or not. If you don't consider the movies, I would say Picard. If you do consider the movies, Kirk. Yeah. I rewatched the Borg movie, First Contact, recently. And I had a good time with it. The movie's stupid, though. Like, it is incessantly stupid. But, like, it's a fun time. It reminds me a lot of Star Trek V. Like, if you go into it knowing that the movie is stupid, then, yeah, you can have fun with it. It's just a big, dumb Star Trek action movie for some reason. Hi, Zuko. Oh, dear. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, I saw the gift with purchase with it, too. Yeah, also looked blocky and bad. Although, I guess the shuttle pod is kind of blocky and bad looking already. Oh, yeah, the episode is great. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about there, Beckett. Yeah, Locutus of Borg, that's the best of both worlds. That's a great episode. The movie ain't. The movie isn't, though. Yeah, Frank and Zana, I really couldn't agree more. Yeah, it just kind of just goes to show how unsuited Star Trek is for the Lego medium. Oh, this is great. This thruster design, look at how awesome that thruster design is. That's so cool. Like, they just nailed it. Utterly nailed it. I'm still shocked this wasn't a Wave 1 set. Like, it's kind of like too good not to be one of the first ideas they came up with. Okay, I think we're just about done here. Oh, there's a little... Oh, these are turrets. What? This thing's got guns on it? The whole thing is a gun. Okay, Two Films was asking what's happened in the last hour. Well, I've been building this Nexonites set, I suppose. That's what I've been doing. And I guess we've been talking. Although I've been talking with difficulty. My throat is not doing well. Like I said, I was singing at a gig yesterday. And so my throat is tired. Tired from all the rock and roll. The mind is willing, but the body needs rest. Yeah, KT Films like, water? Yeah, we've been having a lot of that. Don't worry. Sounds like a skill issue to me, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oops, there we are. Yeah, I'm not really a hot drinks person. Yeah, I like cold drinks. So usually I avoid tea. Okay, but I have all these extra bits and bobs. What am I supposed to do with these? Oh, there was like a crossbow I was supposed to build. When was I supposed to build that? Okay, I'll just try to construct that. It's actually a really clever crossbow build. Wow. Okay, so this going this way. Yeah, this crossbow's awesome. It uses the like the grapple things. I don't know what to call them. Like from old like extreme team sets, rescue sets, that sort of thing. But yeah, that looks great. Does this thing just shoot? Oh, it shoots these bolts. I see. Okay, so it's got its own special projectile. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. And that's supposed to go on this mount right over there. That's cool. Okay, we didn't even look at the minifigures, but there's this guy. He looks pretty happy. His head is kind of stuck. Big smiley face. Oh, I should zoom the camera in here. Let's do that. Configure video. Zoom. Oh, zoom. No, where's the zoom? There we go. Big smiling face. Does he have an alternate expression? He certainly does. Cool. We'll go with the big smile. Because who wouldn't be smiling while they got to drive a flying crossbow into combat? That's pretty cool. And they've got an extra bolt on their back there. So they're the pilot. We're going to put them in the little pilot section of the ship. Like so. Cool. Looks good. There's the little robot. Little robot guy. Little shoulder pads there. And we've got the villain thing. Yeah. Guess it's got wings. We should put the wings on. And he's got a crossbow as well too. Yeah. There we go. Oh, hey, Menson. Sorry about that. Menson24. Thank you. $5 Canadian. French Canadian dollars. Thank you for that. Third time asking. Oh, sorry. I missed that earlier then. If you could transform any Rock Raider set into a town set, which one would it be and why? If you could transform any Rock Raider set into a town set. That's an interesting question. Probably the tunnel transport would make for the best town set, if I had to pick one. Because I think a big cargo helicopter has a lot of like potential utility. Yeah, so I think that'd be my pick there. I don't think the Chrome Crusher would be as useful. Maybe the Loader Dozer. That could be a cool town set. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I think I'm gonna go with tunnel transport, but it's kind of a toss-up between those two. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for $5. Thanks for the question too. That's an interesting one. An interesting one to ponder there. Shield gets clipped on here. Sword probably goes on the other side. Clip that on. Oops. Or maybe that's an extra bolt. Yeah, it's storage for an extra bolt. Okay. So now we have to put all this together, and we have to do so in a way that does not harm Zuko, because there's going to be projectiles involved, and I don't want to risk hitting the cat, who is overly eager to stick his face at that business end of these projectiles. So we're just going to attach our little robo co-pilot who sits on the back, like so. Then this main pod has a rail system that integrates here, so that goes in, locks in, which is awesome. This thing looks excellent. It's got a gun turret over here. It's got a crossbow turret over here. It's just looking fantastic right now. Now these bolts will load in on the bottom, and they're staggered. So when I pull the trigger, it's going to have two stops. Like, it'll have a first stop and then a second stop. So the first stop will fire the first bolt, and the second stop will fire the second bolt. At least I'm assuming that's how this is going to function, given what it looks like. All right. Thank you, Zuko. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. We got rid of the cat. Now we can fire the projectiles. So we're going to put that into there. We're going to put that into there. So we're loaded. We're locked. Ready to rock. Trigger mechanism's ready. All right. I don't really have a target. I guess we're going to shoot the little buggy from earlier. Get that out of the way. All right. Firing torpedo 1. Fire. Nice. Torpedo 2. Fire. Yeah! It's perfect. It's perfect. Yes. Flawless execution. Okay. Well, I need to grab that bolt out of the bin it flew into, but yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, they nailed it. Yeah, this is a fantastic set. And did you notice the lack of conflict in the box here? Did you notice? one minifigure is all it cost us to get this amazing set. They so easily could have taken like 20% of the parts budget out of this and made a little stupid flying thing for this guy to have. But no, they were smart. They kept all the parts needed to make this thing awesome. They put it all in one spot. Love to see it. You just love to see it. Should have included at least 2 battle droids and a small build. Yep. Yep. Can we hit this guy? Yeah. Oh, that went far away. That projectile's not coming back. That's on the other side of the planet now. Oh, this guy here. Let's see. Pew! Oh, missed. Darn. All right, let's reload. Last shot. Make it count. Yeah. This thing's awesome. This will be my new home defense weapon. Better watch out. I've got the... what are we calling this? We can't call it the Arrow Striker. The Arrow Striker's such a bad name for what is like a way cooler set than the name allows. The like the Bolt Buster or something. Like anything but the Arrow Striker. Like really, it's just... God, that's just an awful name. Oh, Zuko, you found one of them. Good, thank you, thank you. Yes, I will collect that one later. the T-fighter, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think what are we at here? Only 3.5 hours, but man, like I mentioned earlier, I was singing so much yesterday that my throat is just not having it. I don't think I can continue. I'm sorry. I would actually like to keep building and hanging out here today, because I still have several hours until my rehearsal, but I just don't think my throat's gonna hold up, and I have to sing later today. It's crazy. Life of a musician, I suppose. Yeah. So we built this one earlier today. I made obviously some modifications to the color scheme here. Put it all together using some yellows and whatnot. And we built this fantastic specimen of a Nexonites set. Fantastic. Yeah, yep. Just excellent. These thrusters are so good. Like, what a great design. And it's got this little thing that wee little flying sled, I suppose. Detachable sled. Yeah. So yeah, really impressed with that one. I'm quite impressed with this one here too. Yeah, yeah. This one I kind of expected to be great, and it did not disappoint. And I don't know what I expected with the. No, you know what? I expected this one to be great too, and it also did not disappoint. So 2 winners, back-to-back winners. The hits keep coming. Boom, boom, just like that. Yeah. When is the next Lego video gonna be? Is a question I hear you asking. Literally no one is asking this question, but probably not for a little while, unfortunately. But the good news is it's probably going to be the Orient Expedition. The continuation of the Orient Expedition is probably our next video. But like I said, probably not for a little while, unfortunately. I'm traveling in the next few days here. I'm headed to Halifax, Nova Scotia, to participate in the Valkyrie Trials at HalCon. This is the HeroScape event, and I've got a bunch of HeroScape figures down here with me. So I've been playing a lot of HeroScape recently. I'll be making videos about my games over on my HeroScape channel, which is called Slugscape, for anyone looking to hear me talk about HeroScape, if you're interested in the game of HeroScape. But yeah, I will be playing HeroScape over in Halifax. So yeah. Someone on the internet probably. Thank you. Yeah, that is the true Slugger reference there. Let's see here. Game Boy Guild. When is the next Lego video gonna be? Yeah. Good. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll show you some HeroScape figures before I leave. Why not? Let's do it over the white background. So I guess I'll do this, and we'll zoom in the camera. Camera. I am a camera. Here, we'll do it like that. And yeah, this guy is Sonlin, the Archmage, and he is a really, really strong figure. Very, very glass cannon sort of design. Really quite strong offensive capabilities, but pretty weak life plus defense sort of scores. I guess I've got the cards here too. Maybe I've got Sonlin here. Yeah, there he is, Sonlin. So here's Sonlin. Paleozoic was asking about HeroScape army building. Yeah. I don't know if you're asking how it's going for me personally, because I've got it all figured out in terms of what I'm going to bring to the event. But when you build your armies, you use the point score down here, and that's kind of the idea. So he's 170 points, which is quite high but is a awesome figure. Who else we got here? Got Knight Primus, Adelburn. This was a great figure as well too. This one I had my friend paint for me, so this is not the original paint scheme. The other one is this is the pre-painted figure. And oh yeah, so do you paint these? Yeah, you can buy them pre-painted, or you can buy them unpainted and get them painted. They're about twice as expensive if you get them pre-painted, but I'm not a painter, so I prefer to get them pre-painted. But yeah, they look great, honestly. Like the pre-painted ones, I think look fantastic. This is one that my friend painted, and it looks awesome as well. You can see it's a different color scheme than what goes on there, so this is like a black bear sort of looking thing, whereas they normally look more like this with the kind of the polar bear sort of aesthetic. But yeah, and yeah, I don't know. you got squads, or you got heroes, and you activate them using order markers, like these ones here. So when you set up on your turn, you have these little order markers that show you the number, and on the back side it's blank. So you set them on your card, and okay, that's order marker 1. I'll put maybe 2 there as well, and 3 I'll put on that one, and then you have one that's the X order marker, and that's the decoy. So you try to bluff your opponent, right? So when your opponent's looking, they see, okay, they got 3 order markers over here, but they also have an order marker on this card, so maybe I gotta watch out and see if they're gonna activate it. So when it's your turn, you reveal, okay, this is order marker 1. I guess you can't see it because of the glare, and then I take a turn with that card, right? So at the start of each round, you have to kind of plan ahead, and that's kind of a fun element to the game. But yeah, anyways, I don't know why I'm showing you all this. Yeah, Maladrix, big bug queen. Yeah, like honestly, the sculpts are really good. Emblian store, yeah. There's lots of detail on some of these miniatures. I don't have a ton of them down here with me. There's like some of these pirate characters as well too. They belong in a squad together. So yeah. I'm really curious. What are the viewership numbers? Yeah, 65. Nice. We lost like 30 people when I pulled out the Heroscape. Nice. Good stuff. Anyways, let's wrap it up there. Where's my button for that? Yeah, here we go. You can hear it in my voice too. Man, it's just so weak today. Just so weak. But yeah, I'll rest it up. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Oh, K2 Film's saying Heroscape stream one day. Yeah, maybe. You know, that'd be fun. I don't know if I'd do it on this channel. I'd probably do it on my Slugscape channel, though. Wouldn't want to confuse anybody. But, yeah. Wish me luck. Wish me luck in the tournament. I think I'll have a blast. Win or lose. But, yeah, I'll have some videos talking about my experience doing that over on my Slugscape channel, if folks are interested in that. If you're interested in the Lego, well, there's going to be Orient Expedition coming in the future as well, so we get to look forward to that. Yeah. Oh no, Kodalin, yeah, I see your message there. Yep. There's just there's so many like I can't read them all. It's just how it goes. Sorry. The best way to ask me questions, though, is to ping me with @RRSlugger. Then it at least highlights. But, yeah. All good. Slug saved the throat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's sounding pretty bad. But, yeah, sorry I couldn't keep going longer there, folks. I apologize about that. I kind of wanted to do a little bit more. I was hoping I'd have a little bit more gusto, a little bit more endurance. But apparently not. So I will go stop talking now. Anyways, thanks so much, everyone. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into doing more videos in the future, because September and October, whoa, they were just so busy for me. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more freedom in November, although like I mentioned, I'm doing this big Heroscape event thing, so I gotta get that done first before I can worry about Lego stuff. But once the Orient Expedition starts, I think it's just going to be smooth sailing from there. Yeah, looking forward to it. Anyways, thanks so much. I'm rambling now. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.